I love Klein.Ally, you little bitch. Klein.Ally, it's just okay. Do-do-do. Good morning, everybody.
Whoa, Sweet David Snake, did you see that?
Viva Klein.Ally.Show. Let's get the show started. The show started. The show started.
We are live in Los Angeles. 3, 2, 1. And here we go.
Show 6.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous KROQ.
Hell yeah, here we go. Welcome to it. KROQ on a Tuesday, just after 7 o'clock. We are Klein.Ally.Show. My name's Klein, that is Ally.
Morning.
You know him as DJ Omar Khan.
Hello.
Audio sniper. When you least expect it, he will play audio. It will probably make us look like dumb fools, which we can do.
You guys are stupid assholes.
There you go. That's just one of the many. He's got like.
Did I just call myself a stupid asshole?
Yeah, and you're right. You're absolutely right. What a nice.
I'm just getting ready for a break that we're doing this hour.
Was that a moment of mindfulness, Omar?
That was not. No.
Okay, just making sure. You got Jake the Nerd over there, still recovering from his trip to the Super Bowl. And Jake, I can't believe you're not going to get back in your car and drive up to Seattle for the big parade.
Oh, I'm not like Omar, dude. I don't care about parades.
Oh, you're not a parade guy.
No.
Plus, the sports parades are the worst parades ever. There's no pageantry or whatever. It's just them on a bus drinking.
Yeah, well,
it is. Cool
it's
now.
a last-minute parade, so last-minute parades aren't very good because they don't have time to make floats. That's the stuff you like, right, Omar?
That's exactly right. Yeah, I like all the pageantry.
In the back, you got Vanessa, who's holding down the fort, 800-520-1067. Postmaster Johnny is out and about today. I think he is handing out coffee and lift tickets to go to KROQ Storms Bear Mountain.
It's not a car wash or something, right?
Not a car wash. Nope, absolutely.
Are you sure?
That is not right. Allie, where can people find our very own Postmaster Johnny this morning if they want to see him out in the community?
At 2:30, Cars and Coffee in La Habra. That's going to be today. I mean, you can go there now. I'm sure there's already a line, but it's open officially at 8 a.m., and he'll be there till 10 a.m. Yeah, free coffee, free lift tickets.
They're fixing your toilets over there for some reason.
No, they're not doing that. They're just giving you coffee and lift tickets, and you get to see Postmaster Johnny, and you can go ahead if you want to have a stimulating conversation with a drunk. By the way, he's got a drink today because you understand, even though he's not here, we can't force him to drink during our show. He must get hammered. So please, someone bring him some alcohol so he can drink.
Bring him some whiskey so he can do a nice coffee with whiskey. I don't think he's had that yet.
Great. One of my favorite. Nice Irish coffee. Great way to start the day.
Yeah, I know. That's a nice feeling.
It's always good. We got lots to get to today. Lots to give you. Spots on a standby boarding list so we can send you to Mexico City to see Royel Otis. We'll do that. Also get you qualified to go take that romantic getaway to Catalina Island, and much more happening this morning on KROQ.
Klein.Ally.Show. Mornings on KROQ. Yeah!
Well, let's be honest, Allie. Even if you are just using your phone for, quote, directional purposes, as we've all told the police officers when they say, put your phone down, and you go, I'm just Google mapping it. We're still using it a lot for a lot of things. And it's obviously they've done a ton of campaigns to let everyone know don't text while driving. If you've ever been behind someone at a red light and they haven't moved when the light turns green, it's because they're on their phone. You need to text them to move.
Yeah, but sometimes I don't even notice because I'm also on my phone.
Right. No one notices.
And we're all just sitting there.
Full cycles go. And people are just like, we're just all on our phones. So I think you talked about this a while ago, that they started this campaign to see if people could be bribed with actual cash to stop using their phone while driving. How much would it take for people to be like, all right, I want to earn this cash incentive?
Yeah, I remember that. I think it was like $500, right? They would give you a significant amount.
They were looking at 1,500 different drivers, and they were going to get anywhere from $100 up, depending on how much they could limit their phone use while behind the wheel. And after this entire experiment has come to an end, they found that even cash incentives cannot break drivers' phone addiction behind the wheel.
Okay, well, that's your fault, driving. Make it more interesting.
Takes it, even the cash showed that most of the people that were, quote, taking part in and they knew what the goal was. It was pretty clear. All I need to do is not use my phone, and I will get paid cash. And they could not do it.
Even if you just put your phone in a different location, like put it in a bag in the trunk or something.
Spend the whole time reaching behind you trying to get it.
Yeah, I've done that accidentally and been like, I can't drive. I can't drive without having my phone next to me. But here's the thing. We have so much stimulation now that driving, simply looking straight ahead and driving is not stimulating enough. People will just fall asleep. What we need to do is turn it into a video game. Just completely redo the windshield, have it look like Mario Kart, have all the same objects and cars there so you don't hit anything, but just make it more entertaining, and then we won't have to look at our phones.
I still think that people, once again, we need everything immediate. So you get any alert, any text, any update, Instagram, you feel obligated to check it out because our brains are now so rewired that we must know what information we're getting in that second.
Yeah, but we also can't idly sit. So the second you hit traffic or hit a red light, you're like, well, I can't just sit here and stare at this light. That's ridiculous.
That's why the one hope we have, since clearly we have no ability, we have no self-control, the one hope we have is that we just go completely, everything just goes driverless. And
I would love that.
And then we're getting close.
More phone time.
We're getting closer to that, obviously, with the Waymos, and everyone's got certain people have cars that can go on full self-driving mode, and they work for most of the time until they occasionally just smash into a wall for no reason.
In the meantime, cool it with the car alerts, okay? Because I had to turn off my keep your eyes on the road light that keeps going on. It's like a ding that keeps going. It's like, what? Stay alert, stay alert, stay alert. I'm like, oh my God, shut up. I've got it figured out, right?
Just by the way, just trying to save your life. That's what it's doing. The goal is
enough with it.
Save your life.
It's gonna kill you.
Yeah, but it's like I can't even look at if I'm like looking both ways to cross a street in my car. It's like look ahead. I'm like, chill out.
Well,
narc car.
And listen, mine does this weird thing where it'll like brake when it thinks that I don't know how to brake, and sometimes
I'm like, I see it.
It'll just happen randomly. Like all of a sudden the brakes will slam on. I'm like, what the hell just happened there?
It's becoming a really annoying backseat driver.
It really is.
Stupid alerts.
Stop trying to save us. We know that we will probably end up doing something super stupid on our phones and driving off a canyon.
And that's my choice.
And we've accepted that. We take a quick break. If you'd like $100 the easy way without having to put your phone down, all you got to do is call us right now. Quite the opposite, actually. Use your phone and get yourself $100 of Allie's money. We didn't plan that out well. 800-520-1067. 5 questions about things happening in the news. Score better than Allie, and she will pay you her money, and we do it next on KROQ.
KROQ Mile High Club. Your favorite KROQ bands and destinations all around the world.
Stop number 5. Grab tacos at midnight. Drink something neon. Accidentally summon something with an Aztec death whistle. Oops, when you see Royal Otis in Mexico City.
You better not kill the crew, DJ. You're so gorgeous.
Listen every hour from 9 to 6 to instantly get on the standby boarding list. Courtesy of Interscope Capital.
Hey, this is Roy.
This is Otis.
We're Royal Otis. Keep it on KROQ to win.
KROQ.
From DTLA Law Group Accident and Injury Attorneys. Accident to work injury? Text injury help to 40222 for a free case review.
And it's the sound of us paying the people. Nothing more fun than giving you guys things like access or tickets or trips around the world. All of that could happen today. As close as a trip to Catalina Island for a romantic Valentine's Day getaway. As far away as a trip to Mexico City so you can go see Royal Otis. That's part of KROQ's Mile High Club. Or just an easy $100 of Allie's money right now to get things going. Plus, we got your Monster Jam tickets coming up later this morning as well. Right now, though, easy to take Allie's money. She is feeling very slow.
Hey, did I say that, or are you just deciding that?
Well, I'm looking at you right now, and you're eating something, and you seem distracted, so I just decided that you're looking slow. Is that not accurate?
Is eating distracting?
You just seem unfocused on the news.
I seem unfocused?
What are you watching now? You looking at the news, or you watching the YouTube feed?
I'm watching myself on the YouTube feed, so
okay.
what?
So Allie is vain.
Someone has to watch this live stream.
And distracted, so clearly it's a good time to take her money. We say hi to Melanie this morning from Irvine. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hopefully you're up for the challenge. We'd love nothing more than to give you Allie's money. She would hate it. We would love it. 5 questions all about stuff in the news. If you do better than Allie does, she will pay the people. And everyone who is not on the phone right now is more than welcome to play along and see how you would have done. Someone texted yesterday, said that they've heard over 100 Allie Knows the Newses, and they've beaten you every time. They never called to play.
No way.
But they claim that they've beaten you every time in their car playing along.
Yeah, but there's been every once in a while I get a 5 out of 5, and then it's a tie, biatch.
So anyway, someone claims that they do better than you, and a lot of people will tell us this at live events.
Make a phone call. Don't just claim.
All right, well, Melanie, it's your chance on the hot seat. Allie's going to leave the KROQ studios now. As soon as she is out of here, your questions will officially begin. Please answer them quickly, confidently, accurately. No cheating. Your round of Allie Knows the News starts right now.
Allie Knows the News.
All right, bad news for lesbians and your white uncle, as this retailer has officially filed for bankruptcy. Which retailer in the world of clothing has filed for bankruptcy?
Eddie Bauer.
Question number 2. The U.S. got their first Olympic medal in what event?
Cross-country skiing.
Question 3. Catherine O'Hara, R.I.P., officially was released the cause of death. What was the cause of death listed as we lost the great Catherine O'Hara?
It was sad, but rectal cancer.
Rectal cancer. We go to question number 4. There's a new soda-inspired Dippin' Dot that is going to be launched nationwide. The ice cream of the future is finally here. What is the soda-inspired Dippin' Dot flavor? Need an answer. 3.
Dr. Pepper.
And finally, question number 5. Bad Bunny, big winner of the Super Bowl. This other musician, big loser after it has been announced that he lost $1 million betting on the New England Patriots. Which musician lost $1 million betting on the Patriots? 3, 2, 1. Time is up. It's okay. You put in a great effort. You got a few right, so I think you have a chance to win some of Allie's money. We will bring her in. We will score it together. Allie battling all of Irvine right now. Here we go. Question number 1, Allie.
Yes.
Bad news for lesbians and your white uncle, as this retailer in the clothing space has officially filed for bankruptcy.
Oh, that would be Eddie Bauer.
Eddie Bauer.
I'm going to have to... I'll resell my collection, though, if anyone wants to buy it.
I believe it. Eddie Bauer. So it felt like if you ever were like a fan of canoeing, you needed to get some clothes from Eddie Bauer.
It was the original athleisure.
Well, anyway, it's that. She got that right as well, by the way. Both of you on the board. 1-1 after 1. R.I.P. Eddie Bauer. Tied up. We go to question number 2. U.S. got their first Olympic medal in these games. In what event?
In their first medal in the Olympic Games?
In the current one, the Italian Winter Olympic Games, the U.S. got their first medal in what event?
Well, I know that Breezy Johnson won the gold medal for alpine skiing.
But the first medal...
The first medal?
Was for...
Skiing?
Need more specific.
Fast skiing?
No. You know who got it right? Melanie got it right. It was men's cross-country skiing was the first medal of these Olympic Games, and she got
That's not a real sport.
It is a sport of sorts, and she got it right. So once
Isn't
again,
that just walking on snow?
Yes, it is.
Well, for a long distance, though, and that's
yeah, because you can do it for so long because it's so easy.
Melanie is on the board right now and beating Allie by 1 as we go to question 3. Catherine O'Hara, sadly, cause of death officially released. What was the cause of death listed for the loss of the icon, Catherine O'Hara?
It was a pulmonary embolism with an underlying rectal cancer diagnosis.
So I also saw pulmonary embolism as the cause of death. But sadly, the rectal cancer thing was there, and Melanie said that as well.
I think, I hate to say it, but I think that counts.
I will accept both. Melanie's still up 1, but both of you ladies are scoring nicely today in this Allie Knows the News. We go to question number 4. A new soda-inspired Dippin' Dots is about to launch nationwide. What soda is inspiring the ice cream of the future?
Probably the one I would least likely get at the fountain station. It would be Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper. She said that as well. That is the correct answer. Dr. Pepper, Dippin' Dots. So now, with 1 question left, Allie is down 1. You need to get this to tie, because ties go to the house. If not, you lose. Bad Bunny, big winner of the Super Bowl. This other musician, big loser after it was announced that he lost $1 million gambling on the New England Patriots.
The only one could be dumb enough? Drake, baby.
Okay, she did not have a guess, but the correct answer is degenerate gambler Drake.
He's not even good at it.
Allie has tied it up with the final question, and sadly, Melanie, you put in such a great effort. Ties go to the house around here. That's the only advantage we have, and so what must you shamefully admit over the airwaves of KROQ, even though you did play the game beautifully?
My name is Melanie, and Allie knows the news.
Yeah, hold on.
A worthy opponent, Melanie.
Let's see if we can find anything in the back. Vanessa, don't just hang up on her. Maybe there's something in the back office.
Yell at her first.
We can send her to... Yeah, yell at her, then hang up on her. No, maybe there's something back there we could send her as a consolation prize, because she did play the game beautifully, and she got a few questions right. She was no comatose dummy like we're used to. So we got lots to get into, and we will continue with the show after the Strokes on KROQ. Good morning.
KROQ. Klein.Ally Show.
Mornings on KROQ. KROQ.
The official band of the Klein.Ally Show, Tiny Towel Strokes. Last night on KROQ, we are Klein.Ally Show. Nate, good morning. Hi.
Hey, how you doing, guys? I love your show. You guys keep me sane, but you offended probably a couple hundred people by saying that cross-country skiing is easy. Competitive cross-country skiing is like the hardest sport in the Olympics, man. They almost die every race. You guys just watch it.
Boredom?
No,
They
man.
collapse because they're like enough with it.
They're going uphill as fast as they can on cross-country skis. It's terrible. It's the worst. And then there's another one where they shoot a gun. It's terrible. Anyway,
Are you a cross-country skier, Nate?
No, I'm a downhiller, but I love
downhiller?
Outdoor sports, and I love skiing, and I have friends that do it. I'm like, it's hard. It's too hard for me.
Listen, I'm sure anything that's happening in the Olympics is something that none of us could actually do.
We couldn't do any of the things in the Olympics.
No, not even the...
Even the one that we make fun of, like
I watched
curling.
the people sitting in the stands clapping, and I think that looks exhausting. I don't even know how I can do that.
Is there a rivalry between cross-countryers and downhillers?
Yeah, the one thing that separates them is their feeling of gravity.
The downhillers think they're all sexy and cool, and the cross-country guys are like, I can shoot a gun with an oxygen debt and a lactic acid because I just skied for like 10 miles, and now I have to shoot a gun and hit a target and then get up and ski another 10 miles and then shoot another gun. And so...
Wait, you have to shoot guns?
Well, there's the cross-country, and then there's the event.
Like shoot an elk and then keep skiing?
Not an elk. It's like a target sort of thing. They should shoot an elk. At least there'd be a reason for that. Listen, I'm sure there's people that are very impressive that do that. I don't think it looks... I'm with Omar. It's boring as hell to watch.
Well, I think that any long-term sport, like any sport that you have to watch for hours, I feel the same with biking. Or it's like the Tour de France, and then they're just biking for, it just seems like days.
Right. You would just watch biking for the crash, for the potential of the crash.
Every time they
when
take
the crash
a turn.
happens,
Which I can see on YouTube. I mean, it's incredible that they're able to bike for that long. Doesn't mean I want to watch it.
And I know it's messed up, but even when you watch those people do the fancy figure skating, when they do the triple Lutz or whatever, it's when they fall, it's the best. I mean, it's not the best for them. Their dreams are over.
I mean, look at the story with the Olympics is Lindsey Vonn crashing.
That crash wasn't great.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know. That one I felt bad about for some reason. But the other one's all very funny. But not for them, but that's just how it is. Listen.
You know this announcer, he was caught off mic talking about how boring the Olympics were.
Oh, really?
And coverage of the men's Big Air medal ceremony will continue on Peacock.
That was boring. That was so boring.
I mean, listen, they do surround it with
that was Big Air. That was like doing flips on snowboards.
There's a lot of fanfare around it so that we care and have to make it something that you enjoy watching. They've got to create the storylines. If not, sometimes you look at it and you go, this is boring. And they got to get a lot of content out of it. It's 2.5 weeks of nonstop coverage.
Well, then you got to hope for those stories like, oh, the medals are breaking. There's got to be like controversy. Like, remember in Rio, it was like, oh, they're poop water. They're going to be swimming in poop water. And that's what's funny.
Allie claims that she has universally decided what is the greatest smell on the planet.
Better than bacon, which is saying a lot.
And I don't think... I hear your point. You make a decent argument, but to me, it's not even a top 5 smell. And Allie's
We're going to talk about something we can relate to.
Allie's so excited. Yeah. Move over, Olympians. We're talking smells next on KROQ.
Klein.Ally Show. KROQ.
Back in our wheelhouse, talking smells on KROQ, Klein.Ally Show.
I think I know what the best smell in the world is, and there are a couple of top contenders. Bacon, obviously, one of the best smells, especially time of day, first thing in the morning. You walk into a kitchen and smell bacon. It's
movie
amazing.
theater popcorn, like walking through a mall, they've got movie theater popcorn. Cinnabon.
Yeah, the Cinnabon is a pretty good smell. Actually, I would say the smell is better than eating the Cinnabon.
A neighbor's barbecue, like a neighbor a few houses over's
my neighbor
barbecue.
was smoking some kind of a chicken, or I don't know what the hell he was smoking, but it was smoking for like 24 hours. It was amazing.
Wouldn't smell as good if you were doing it, but because they're doing it, you're just getting the smell. That's a good one.
Permanent marker. Also a great smell.
Campfire.
Strong one.
Yeah, gasoline.
Leather couch. Like a new leather couch. Smells nice.
Yeah.
Benihana rice, when they start making the rice. On the,
Whiteout.
On the hibachi.
Whiteout? Wow. No one even uses whiteout anymore, but that was a great smell.
Great, strong smells.
Play-Doh?
No.
No, Jake.
The smell of Play-Doh is real good.
You've lost us all, man. You've lost us all.
I mean, of the guy who is already very questionable when it comes to smells.
Right,
of course,
right.
that's his favorite.
Because he thinks his stink is a, quote, musk.
Guys,
Play-Doh and campfires, dude.
Campfire is one of the best smells of all time, but I don't think it's as good as new car. And we re-upped the lease on the Subaru. We got the exact
the gayest sentence Allie's ever said, and she said some gay stuff right there, but
Boom.
that is the new gayest.
We are a great customer of Subaru. We're very loyal, just like a dog. And we got the same car but newer, and it's got the new car smell.
Well,
I
here's
was
the
trying
thing.
to explain to my kid how great this smell is and how he needs to take advantage of it, but he doesn't care.
New car smell is a smell that they've tried to replicate. Car washes have tried to replicate.
Can't replicate
that.
it. And a truly good smell cannot be replicated.
Right, and that is one where they.
By the way, what is the make? How does that happen? How do they do that? And how are they not able to replicate it?
They've tried so many
What the
times.
hell? I know, it always fails, for
It's
sure.
never the same as a true new car
Is it the glue,
smell.
the chemicals, or
It's got to be. It
I'm
has
sure
to
it's
be.
not good for us.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't know what it
Yeah.
is, but it's got to involve toxins. But man, it's great.
But aren't
I
all
agree.
good smells not really good for us?
Well,
I mean, like gasoline, not good. Permanent marker, not good. Bacon, not good. Smelling a campfire, probably not good to inhale,
Yeah.
but a great smell.
I love secondhand smoking someone else's cigar too, like a guy like smoking a cigar a
good.
couple holes away on the golf course, but
Any
I get
smoke,
whiffs of
really.
it. Yeah,
Weed smoke, cigarette smoke,
Or just
cigar
tobacco.
love it.
Cigar shops.
But I agree, Allie, that the new car smell, and I wonder if it's different if it's your new car because you smell, or if it's
any.
someone else's. When you get into a car and it just, because cars tend to eventually take over the smell of the person who drives it the most.
Well, also, especially if you have a kid, it just smells like sticky after like 6 months.
Right.
I think no matter what.
This car smells of pinworms and impetigo. Eventually.
Where's the candle for that?
But eventually, the new car smell, when it's an authentic new car smell, is great. I've had some cars where I had a car, do you remember, where I was able to keep the new car smell for almost a year. And then it finally went away.
How'd you do that, dude? Mine always goes away within like a month and a half tops.
I made it a mission to, and it was hard for me because, I love to eat and drive and everything. But I was like, if I don't pick up any food in the car, I can keep the new smell, the new car smell going. And I was surprised. And literally a year after I had it, I was still getting it. It still had new car smell.
Wow.
Did you have other people in the car, or were you like, no, just me? I would take a shower like before
Sorry,
I
I'm
got
not taking
in.
passengers. New car smell.
You never let me in.
I definitely protected the car as best I could, but then when it went away, once it's gone, it's gone.
So who wants to sit in the car, huh?
Me.
No.
Oh,
Other
that's
than
a
Jake.
great idea. Jake could overpower new car smell
I
within
don't
I'll
50.
soak it all in.
No.
Replace it with my own.
Oh,
It just
if-
absorbs all
if Jake took a nap in your back seat, I
No.
promise you, new car smell would be
Oh,
gone
especially on a hot day.
by noon
Oh,
today.
no.
New car smell would be out because
I don't want it to be gone. I want to prolong it.
You
Well-
just offered it up.
Yep.
Jake wants a sniff.
Who
Yeah.
other than Jake wants to sniff my car?
not really.
Come on, it's new car smell.
mean,
You can have real, authentic new car smell just for 5 minutes.
This
$1.
would be my
$1.
This would be my first new car smell with new nostrils, so I could actually smell.
Yeah.
I've been smelling new car, but not even with only 20%
Come on,
capacity.
I'll give you 30 seconds for free.
and then
Whoa.
and then
I'll
what?
be charging you.
I'll smell your new car.
Okay.
But I like new car smell. I do enjoy it. But I do think it's funny if, as a punishment for something, we send Jake in there because I really do believe if we all gave it a sniff right now, it probably does smell like new car. But if Jake were to go in there, and I'm telling you, I think he would only need 5 minutes in there. I think that new car smell would be gone.
How about I got a third row? I can fit everyone except Jake. Vanessa can sit in the car seat.
Hey, Naomi, you're on KROQ. Good morning. Hi.
Oh, awesome. Hey, Allie, do you ever get your hair colored and they do a gloss on you?
I have fallen for that before, yeah. That is a good smell. It's like ammonia, right?
No, it's not the ammonia. The gloss, I've had so many clients tell me smells like a new car. And it's this one particular brand of hair color that I swear is what it is. It's called Shades EQ, and it smells like a new car.
I'll just douse my car in that when Jake gets
I
it.
gotta dab that in my nostrils every day. Just go out and make the whole world smell like new car.
What is Yankee doing? They're trying to make everything smell like cookies and
Right.
fall leaves and all that crap.
Honeydew.
Bacon, permanent marker, new car, okay? Cigarette smoke, secondhand smoke. Start making those candles, and then you can get even better sales.
Jake, here's the deal. If Allie at some point will come up with something today, and if Allie is
We'll come up with something for Allie to lose.
if she fails at it, get ready for your. When's your nap today? I'm just out of curiosity, so we can put you.
As soon as I get home.
No.
Okay. Well, maybe we can do that a little sooner today, so you can actually nap in Allie's car.
All right, cool.
Because I think it'd be funny if scientifically we're able to eliminate new car smell within.
This is not an
Maybe
experiment.
it's some kind of like superpower.
Yeah. That's your superpower.
What's such a useless superpower?
Jake's.
No, it's good.
You can make everything smell bad in record time.
I drove Jake up to Big Bear, and I didn't have new car smell, but my car currently still smells like Jake, and that was a year ago. A year ago.
See, I'm more powerful than new car smell.
Wow.
That is...
It's impressive, actually.
That is unbelievable.
It's an accomplishment. You know, these Olympians are getting medals, but you have your own accomplishments, Jake.
You get the old Jake smell, which is almost as good.
New and old.
We got to take a break. We get back with your news, and then we start giving you stuff. So get ready. And if you want to, get real close to your radio right now and give it a sniff, and I bet you will get a little bit of Jake in your nostrils right now.
Klein.Ally.Show.
It's Klein.Ally.Show. KROQ.
Lots to get into this morning, lots to give you as well. Right now, let's find out what's going on in the world, and then a brand new hour of the show can officially begin. We're streaming on YouTube if you want to see what it looks like inside of this place. Windowless studio, that is true. You can see us on YouTube, KROQ's YouTube right now, streaming live. Or better yet, listen or download the podcast that goes with the show. Just search all things Klein.Ally.Show on KROQ. Here we go.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for A.D.D. News.
Catherine O'Hara was the best. Still can't believe that she's not here anymore. Seth Rogen had a nice tribute for her when the studio won at the Directors Guild Awards. He said she was an utter genius and also the nicest person in the world, and growing up watching her made him want to make movies. And the cause of death has been revealed of how she, because it seemed like, all of a sudden, brief illness, and we don't know any information. But now the cause of death was released. It was a pulmonary embolism with rectal cancer as an underlying condition, and the report says that she was being treated for cancer as far back as March of last year. So it seems that this was something she was being treated for, and obviously wasn't public about it. So it was something that she'd been dealing with, which is crazy, thinking that she was working on a very successful show while that was going on.
Well, of course.
So it's pretty incredible.
If, that's your happy place, whatever it is you do, right? And I would imagine that if you're a successful actor, actress, that's probably a fun job to go to on a daily basis. And then you got to deal with the reality of life and all the cancer stuff, which, I've had to watch my dad go through some of that before, and it takes a toll, and then you want to distract yourself with other things.
Yeah, but that's easier said than done sometimes.
Well,
think about how, even if you're having a bad day, and then having to...
having a bad day.
Think about it. I know it's hard to find a bad day in recent memory, but you don't necessarily feel like making jokes or being funny or in a lighthearted mood, right? And think about this as something that you're going through, a very real thing that is very devastating in a lot of ways, and then you have to turn around and be like, boop-a-doop-a-doop on a camera.
That's why good actors are good actors. They're good at shutting it off. I don't know how they do it.
Well, I'm obviously a good actor because I just improv'd boop-a-doop-a-doop.
Yeah, that was the same lyrics you sang in the Bad Bunny song. Literally.
No, excuse me. That was a
whatever. They're getting similar.
Totally different. The Olympics are moving right along. Norway is in the lead with medals, which is not surprising considering they train their babies to nap in sub-zero temperatures there, so they're pretty used to the cold. There have been some problems with the medals breaking. Breezy Johnson said she was jumping up and down, celebrating when she got her medal, and then the medal just fell right off the strap. And this has been happening with a few different people, with the fabric of the lanyard part just kind of coming out of the medal, but they are replacing them. I feel like there's medal issues a lot.
Yeah, I think last time, or when the Olympics were in Paris, there were medal issues as well. Something with the actual medal itself was a problem.
Was like rusting, I think.
Yeah, something was going on.
Yeah, like, isn't this supposed to be made of gold?
It does feel like they have a lot of time to get this right, because these don't happen every week. I mean, you got a nice 2 or 4 year break between the Olympics.
I can't wait to see what our medal issues are going to be. For the LA Olympics
are all going to be made with stolen copper wire.
With street feces.
That's right. That's how we're going to do it. That's how we're going to make our medals here in LA. Don't you worry.
Regardless, we are seeing humans compete at an Olympic level, the peak of their athletic ability. And does it make you feel lazy knowing that this Olympic athlete is so strong? She has abs on her back and her front.
Oh, my God.
I don't know how you get that. I don't really want it.
An Olympian getting attention for their abs might be one thing, but Team USA alpine skier Mikaela Shiffrin is going viral for her six-pack abs on her back. Here's the video she shared on her TikTok. When asked about it, this is what she said.
I wish I had more of them in my front, honestly. I didn't know that that's what my back looked like. I don't know how you get that. I showed my mom and she's like, ew, gross. It looks like an alien. Thanks, Mom.
Moms are always way too honest, aren't they? Yeah, apparently they're not actual ab muscles. You only have that on your front. But she's a snowboarder, I believe. So if you have a really, really strong back, there are these small muscles in your back that can get so toned and bulge to the point where they look like a six-pack on your back. And if you have 0 six-packs of any kind, seeing that is very sobering.
She's got double six-packs, both sides?
Double six-packs.
That's
pretty
crazy.
incredible.
Give her the medal.
If you want to make movies like Seth Rogen, it's going to be a little bit harder of a journey for you because apparently in film schools, think about when you had a movie day or a teacher was like, we're going to watch a movie in class, and how great of a day that was. All you have to do is sit there and watch a movie. Now, that is very difficult. That is a hard day for modern day students because of the attention span that kids have now. They cannot sit through some of these classic films that they're being asked to learn from in film school. So they're watching these classic movies or even a movie that's 2.5 hours long, and they cannot do it. They can't just sit there and watch the movie. They have to be checking their phones. They need some kind of additional stimulation because they don't have the attention span for a full-length film anymore.
If you had a teacher that you knew had a drinking problem or just was checked out because they were on their final year before they were going to call it quits, they loved movie day. Movie day was a great day for them, great day for everyone.
Yeah.
And the idea
it was
that
a win.
Now that's kind of lost its luster because you
people are like, oh, movie day?
I got to focus on this for 3 hours or whatever, especially the classics that go on a long-ass time.
That's true because some of those old movies, like the black and white ones, even when I was young, it was like, I don't want to watch this crap. And it would be like 2.5 minutes of credits.
Yep.
People would sit through the credits like it was
Well,
entertainment.
the credits would be before the film.
Yeah, like full-on songs with orchestra and everything of just names on a board for you to watch.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Sometimes I put on like old Disney movies for my kid, and then those credits come up, like for Bambi and stuff. I'm like, we don't have to watch this. Let's just skip ahead. I don't want to make you do this.
We get into a brand new hour of the show at this exact moment. Lucky you.
Klein.Ally.Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous KROQ.
Hey, good morning. Welcome to your KROQ Klein.Ally.Show. This is the hour we get you locked in, standby boarding list. Want to go to Mexico City, see Royal Otis? We will do that in less than an hour, 9 a.m. sharp. Get ready to call and win those tickets. Also, we would like to hear from you. If you're in a relationship now where you are true opposites, there is that old saying, opposites attract, and then you see some couples and you can't figure out how they ended up together. Could be for physical reasons, could be for other reasons. Maybe you're like a diehard carnivore, you're dating a intense vegan. Want to hear why you are in a very opposite style relationship, and that could qualify you to win a Catalina Island getaway just in time for Valentine's Day, so your weird mismatched couple could enjoy the island life for 24 hours on our dime.
You ever look at some couples and you're like, how are they having sex?
I think about that all the time.
You have to like picture it and like, well, how does this, so she's got to be over here and he's got to be over there for this to work.
I think about that probably most of the day. Anytime I see two people together. How is this happening?
Two people.
Any two people. Like, how is this happening?
Even two strangers.
So we'll get to that later this hour. And also some clickbait as we solve the internet's biggest riddles. But I do want to point out that Allie is getting a lot of credit for something she said on the show. And, listen, let's be honest. Allie says a lot of stupid things. But this particular thing Allie said is getting a lot of calls on the GOAT line.
This message is for Allie. It's Saturday night, and my neighbors are throwing a rager right now. There's cars taking over my street, and right now, currently, it is almost 8 o'clock at night, and they are blasting the Macarena.
Hey!
So I think Allie's right. It's making a major comeback this year because they are getting it right now.
Mm-hmm.
They did.
So that is one call about the Macarena. And you go, all right, well, that's just one random neighbor that's doing the Macarena. And then this from the Olympics, Allie.
Hey. Jake, I am disappointed because I am a New England resident, but that's fine. And, again, as you know, a listener, drunk, high, whatnot. But Allie absolutely now wins because I just was watching ice dancing on the Olympics, and they did a whole segment on the Macarena.
Unbelievable.
She wins. Goodbye. Sweet gifts. Love you.
Somebody actually DM'd me about this.
Yeah.
They said they did a whole, like, the 90s are back thing with the Team USA, and they were all these girls in their 20s doing the Macarena, which I'm also learning in Spanish, by the way.
Allie claimed,
are you?
Allie claimed that the Macarena is going to have a big comeback in 2026, and we can't seem to shake it now. It's all over the place. Olympics, neighborhood parties. It is as stupid as ever. But it is.
Don't you worry about my boyfriend.
No one's worried about your boyfriend. You don't have to worry about that at all. So there you have it. Some points coming in Allie's general direction.
Can't believe it. I'm not right about much.
Hey, guys, turns out Vanessa's mom has started going to the dark arts, the dark magic, as she has been meeting with a psychic. And she learned some very interesting things about Vanessa. Vanessa, are you freaked out a little bit?
No, I don't believe this medium.
Well, we do.
We will get into that after Chili Peppers on KROQ.
KROQ. Klein.Ally.Show.
Mornings on KROQ.
Yeah!
KROQ.
We're a Klein.Ally.Show. Vanessa's mom called her, I guess, and said, I have some interesting news to share with you because I've been seeing a psychic. Does she go to a psychic regularly, or is this a new thing?
I guess, no, she told me she's been seeing this lady for 15 years.
15 years?
15 years. Once. Oh my gosh, what is happening?
You're cursed.
Once a year.
Once a year she sees her.
Mm-hmm.
For 15 years.
Yep.
So obviously she keeps going back because this medium is good.
I guess she like tells her things that have happened and are happening in her life, and she always asks.
She tells her things that have happened?
No, like, oh, this is happening
Yesterday
right now.
was Monday.
Things that have happened in her life and that are going to happen, and I guess some of them have come true. And she'll ask about my brother, and then she asks about me, and I was like, okay, well, what did she say about me? And
well, hold on.
Vanessa,
if you don't care, if you don't believe in it, and you don't care, then why
it's
would
obviously
you
on your mind.
Then why would you even ask her what she said about you? I mean, if you're one of these people
to
that's
amuse her conversation, to have conversation with her.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, so what did she say about me? Because she's told me this before, and she was totally wrong, and so I wanted to know. And she's like, well, you're going to get a new job in Florida. I'm like, Mom, Florida? I already lived in Miami, and I didn't like it. So that's wrong.
Maybe she got confused about what's already happened. Maybe she's having a hard time remembering what's going to happen and what already happened.
Yes. Maybe she's just reporting on the history.
The thing about the psychics, is that a lot of times they'll say something, and then when you say, like, that's impossible, I never had a brother, they'll say something like,
a spiritual brother in a past life.
Right, a brother that you don't know about yet, or, oh, that's right, that's a brother you're going to have soon.
I do have a brother, but
you're good, Klein.
Thank you.
You're so good.
Chills.
Jeez, my power. Hold on. So, Vanessa, I'm sensing you have a brother.
Yep, two.
Whoa, two.
I actually didn't know that.
Did not know that either. But okay,
yeah, you guys don't ask me questions.
I could sense that. So what did she? So she said you're taking another job and you're moving to Florida.
Yeah, and I was like, there's nothing in Florida that I would be like, oh yeah, I totally want that job over there.
Mm-hmm.
Second thing she said is that I'm gonna get married this year and that it's gonna be intimate and I'm gonna have a baby boy. And I was like, everything in that sentence is wrong. Why would it be a small wedding? First of all, I want to have a party. A small wedding does not sound fun to me, so that's wrong. Two, I don't want kids.
Are you currently seeing anyone at all?
No, I'm not seeing anyone.
So in 1 year's time, you are going to...
Exactly. This is all wrong.
This sounds like Shotgun Wedding. Vanessa's going to get knocked up.
Oh, my God.
And then the person's going to say, we got to do it at the courthouse. Intimate wedding.
I don't want to say this out loud, but I don't want babies. So if that were to happen, there's no baby coming out of me.
Doesn't mean there might be one happening.
There's no babies happening.
Maybe she'll start dating somebody with a kid already.
Oh, maybe that's it.
Maybe she's confused because you are a kid.
Maybe that's what it is.
I don't know, but I was like, Mom,
you're kind of dressed like a little boy today.
I'm seeing little overalls. I'm sensing a baby in your future.
Hilarious.
Is that possible?
She could be seeing me.
Oshkosh bagosh. Is that what she's thinking?
Yeah.
Vanessa, maybe maybe you are the kid.
Yeah. I didn't think about it that way.
Yeah, because the psychics always give themselves like a little margin of error. So they're like, oh, that's right.
And it's such a little margin in this case.
Right.
Yeah.
It's such
Makes
a little.
sense.
So
congratulations.
I guess, yeah. Hey, sounds like you're going to have a really exciting year.
That sounds like a bad year.
Yeah, but you don't think that maybe there's a chance that you could meet someone this year and
have a baby within this year?
Maybe
No,
not
zero.
the baby part, but get married.
No, that's not how my brain works. I need 5 years under my belt.
What if you adopt maybe
a dog?
Adopt something?
A dog?
Maybe.
It could be a dog. Anyway.
You can have one of ours if you want.
What I was telling my mother was that, Mom, you're obviously getting scammed because everything she said about me is a no. And
your mom,
just don't go see a medium.
But your mom sides with the psychic.
She's like, I've seen her for 15 years. I was like, Mom, this is crazy.
I've been a sucker for 15 years.
Has she ever given anything accurate? So for 15 years, she's been asking questions about you.
She says she has.
What about you has been right on all of these?
No. Literally, this is the second time she's ever told me about it. That first time she shared, which was like 2 years ago, she told me the psychic told my mom that I was going to live in the East Coast. Like, that's where I was going to reside. And I was like, oh, New York? Because I have been wanting to go there, but nothing that she's ever said makes sense.
The psychic really wants you to leave.
Didn't you live in Miami? On the East Coast?
The East Coast.
The East Coast.
East Coast, baby.
So she was right.
She got that part right.
But I was in South Florida.
So what?
Wait, hold on.
East, South, it doesn't matter.
That is the East. You were Southeast.
Do you want me to get a new job?
No,
we don't want you to leave.
Vanessa, it sounds like this psychic has been spot on about everything. You went East. She said you're going East. You went East.
Now you're going to get married, goddammit.
You can't go more East than where you were. You're as East as it gets. Do you understand?
Guys, East.
Okay, all right.
Okay. So, congratulations on the baby.
Oh, God.
And I don't know who this man is yet, but this is exciting.
Maybe we don't know who the father is. Could be anybody.
Could be anyone. That'll be a fun radio game to play.
Once we find him, you're going to marry him.
Everyone knock on wood. This is terrible news.
Maybe the psychic is just like, God, 15 after 15 years. What else do I
got to give her something.
I just got to make stuff. I'm going to go East Coast, baby, marriage. Just all three of them.
Those are the big ones right there.
Moves, babies, marriage.
Vanessa, congratulations. What an exciting day. I didn't realize that we would learn all this information about you.
Well, if you'd like to marry Vanessa, call now because she's got to get married this year and have a baby. So she's got to get on it.
All DJ are waiting for a discount.
There you go. It's not free.
Nope.
I'll MC it.
Use promo code IST. Save 40% off DJ services.
We're happy.
If you're actually in a real relationship now and you are in an odd couple for whatever reason, we'd love to hear from you at 800-520-1067. Qualify you to win a romantic getaway to Catalina Island just in time for Valentine's Day. Why are you currently in a mismatched couple? We would love to hear your stories next on KROQ.
KROQ Mile High Club. Our favorite KROQ bands and destinations all around the world.
Stop number 5. Grab tacos at midnight. Drink something neon. Accidentally summon something with an Aztec death whistle. Oops, when you see Royal Otis in Mexico City. Listen every hour from 9 to 6 to instantly get on the standby boarding list. Courtesy of Interscope Capital.
Hey, this is Roy.
This is Otis.
We're Royal Otis. Keep it on KROQ to win.
KROQ.
From DTLA Law Group Accident and Injury Attorneys. Accident to work injury? Visit calldowntown.com for a free case review.
A friendly reminder, Valentine's Day is on Saturday, so if you need to start planning stuff, now would be a great time, or better yet, just join us and win yourself an amazing romantic getaway to Catalina Island, including round-trip tickets on the Catalina Express, a stay at the Hotel Atwater, dinner, Avalon Grill, and chocolates and champagne and all that cliche romantic stuff that you need to make sure your Valentine's Day is perfectly set up.
Yeah, make sure this one is really good so that you can buy yourself some leeway next year when the Super Bowl is on Valentine's Day.
That's right, because you need to go ahead and earn those points now.
Yeah.
Because as you know, she
Bank
will
'em
never
up.
forget. So start banking. And we're qualifying a person or at least a couple every day this week, and then we'll give that trip away on Friday. And the question today, after talking about dry spells yesterday, is why are you in a mismatched couple? You're in a relationship, perhaps, and people look at the two of you together and they go, doesn't make sense. Allie pointed out off-air, biracial. I said, Allie, that's very racist of you, but that's
That's
what
not
Allie,
what I said at all.
Allie said that. So
Maybe someone will call in one's gay, one's straight. You never
let me
know.
say hi to Angie. Why do you believe that you are in the most mismatched couple? Good morning.
Sweet Dibs.
Hi, Sweet Dibs. You're live on KROQ. Why are you in a mismatched couple?
I am personally a pescatarian. My partner is a hardcore carnivore. He only grew up eating meat, and, I don't like meat at all. I'm also a granny personality, and he has a little bit, actually, he's a raver personality. He does like to go to raves. I'm very...
So you're like in bed by 9 p.m. and he's like just getting his night started?
Oh, yeah. He stays up till like 5, 6 in the morning.
He's got all that,
I'm like,
he's got all that meat protein
I know,
coursing
he has
through
the
his veins.
energy.
He's got all that energy. Well, you're sitting there barely surviving.
Shrimp only gets you so far.
All right, so you guys must not, when it comes down to what do you want to do for dinner tonight, that must always be a tough conversation, being a hardcore carnivore and you're the pescatarian, right?
Not necessarily, because we both like salmon. We both like Asian foods. Like, we go to this place called BCD, has a lot of, Korean barbecue for him, and then they do a lot of vegetables and rice that I can do.
There's a lot of mismatched couples, Allie, for different reasons, and we just heard from one that's dietarily mismatched, and also energy-wise, he likes to go out and stay up late, and she's granny style. Whatever
I don't
that
think
is.
I would be able to do that in a relationship, having completely different night schedules.
But they do claim in relationships that you oftentimes look for someone that has the things that you don't have, right? So that there is a reason why that whole opposites attract thing is a saying. Victor, what's going on with your relationship?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Morning. Basically, we only have one thing in common. Everything else we don't. I like to have things clean. She kind of just like lets things pile up. Laundry she takes all day. I do like multitasking. I'm an adventure junkie. She just watched crime documentaries and murder investigations. Basically, the only thing that does keep us in common is sports. I lucked out on that. But anything else, I do snowboarding. I go out skydive. She's not an adventure adrenaline junkie. I like to have things clean. Like, it bothers me she leaves food on her plate and throws it in the dishes in the sink.
Just slob.
So it's just. Yeah, basically.
It sounds like she's smart because, hey, if she knows she's a slob, why not get with the guy who cleans up after her?
Yeah, I don't think that's coincidental ever. I think people, like, even if it's subconscious, they start to figure it out. They're like, God, I really hate doing dishes. This guy seems like he's got some OCD about keeping the place clean.
I'm going to put this dish in the sink and say, oh, he cleaned it. He's a keeper.
When he's back from doing hardcore parkour on skyscrapers, he'll go ahead and
she'll
do this
get that
dish.
life insurance, right?
That's probably her long-term play.
Go skydive, baby.
What's the best way to get... What's the best way to get this guy's policy?
I support
you. Hey, Lisa, why are you in a mismatched couple? Talking to people who believe that they're in the most mismatched couple out there, could win themselves a Catalina Island getaway so that everyone at the hotel can stare and go, how are they a couple? What's up?
Hey, guys, Sweet Knockers.
Sweet Knockers. What's up?
So I am sober, and the guy that I'm with smokes a ton of weed.
That must be different. Does he smoke inside, or do you make him go outside or in the garage or something?
Yeah, he doesn't like to smoke inside or inside the vehicle, so he does go outside. And, it's not always flower. It's mostly a vape. But, yeah, it's totally opposite, but it works.
But he's high most of the time, and you are sober all of the time, right?
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
all right.
right.
That is an interesting mismatch right there, because at some point I would think that maybe they were on the same page, and then one of them decided it's hard to do that thing. A lot of times couples will try to, quote, do it together.
Yeah, but look at how you're saving money, just be both of you not having the same habit, and then when he loses his keys, there's a sober person to find him.
Christy on KROQ. Good morning. Welcome to KROQ. Why are you in a mismatched couple, and you believe the most mismatched couple?
because I'm young, and, well, I'm 10 years younger than him, and I am hot, and he's old and broke, and I have money, so every time we go out to eat, I have to pay. I have to pay for everything, and yeah, that's why we're mismatched, because you're supposed to marry for love or money.
How much older is he?
I love him. But
10 years, she said. 10 years
older?
Yeah, but also it's interesting because he's the older one and he's broke, and I guess the stereotype would be if you're young and hot, then the old guy is covering the, I mean, that's, more often than not, that's how it would be. But in your particular case, you're covering the expenses and you're the young hot one.
Yeah.
Huh.
Wow. But you do love each other.
Yeah.
And when you're at a restaurant and they're about to hand the bill to him, you just put your hand up and say, that would be me.
Yes. And then the girl goes, oh, my God, why? Why were you paying?
Every time? That's got to be so insulting for that guy. Every time? They're
But
shocked.
he probably has no problem. He's like, all right, cool, whatever.
Yeah. He's like, oh, my God. He goes, I forgot my wallet.
How'd you get connected with this guy?
We met at a party, and he was hanging outside in the gutter, and I said, hi, what are you doing? And he said, I live in the canals. And I said, oh, my God, no, I don't want to date anybody in the canals. You're too pretentious for me. And he said, oh, no, it's okay. I'm broke. And I said, all right, I'll give you a shot.
Wow. What a story.
Women love honesty. See, they just want someone to be honest. They just don't want to be lied to. It's pretty simple.
Let me say hi to Dylan on KROQ. Good morning. Talking about people that are in very mismatched couples. One of you will qualify to win this romantic getaway to bring your awkward mismatchedness to Catalina Island. What's up, Dylan?
Hi. Our mismatch is I'm a very outdoor, adventurous. I go exploring. I go in the desert a lot, camping in the mountains and stuff. And she's a stay-at-home body, and she likes to glamp and be in hotels and all that instead.
So will you just go camping by yourself?
Yes, me and my dog.
Wow, so she's just like, yep, you're going to be gone for 5 days, camping out in the middle of nowhere, and she has no problem?
Yep.
I think that could be the secret, though, a lot of times, because if you
Not having the same hobbies.
Yeah, if you have built-in time that you must spend apart, right, because that supposedly makes the other person more, I guess, attractive or desirable because you're not constantly smothering each other.
Yeah, and also it can be disorienting when the person tries to adopt your hobby. Like if someone really likes golfing and the other person doesn't, you're used to just golfing by yourself or with friends, and then suddenly your partner's like, I want to learn. And you're like, no.
It's one of the worst things you could hear.
Just don't learn it. This is my thing.
Hey, Jennifer.
Hey, y'all. Yeah, so I don't know. I had to make a list, but I guess my first one is he's 6'10", and I'm 5'4". That's like our biggest one that people always stare at us for.
That's a big difference right there.
He's older, I'm younger. He's 34, I'm 26. I do home activities. I love reading, paint by numbers, stuff like that. He loves going out to parks, to swap meets, anything like that. I save money like there's no paycheck in the next week. He spends money like there's a paycheck every day. I live in Eureka, California, which is up north, and he lives here in L.A. I grew up in a household of trauma. He did not grow up in a household of trauma.
Sounds like you've made this list before.
Yeah.
To decide whether or not to stay with this person.
Right. This is a real pro-con, do I stay or do I go list.
Yeah.
That's a lot of differences right there.
Especially
Allie.
the distance.
Yeah.
But I think with height, I'm always like, how does that work, man? Even just kissing. Kissing on the way out, I'm like, what has to happen there? Does one person get on an apple box?
Well, that's the beautiful thing about, sex is that somehow everyone can...
Figure it out.
It doesn't matter. None of that stuff matters. You can all figure out how to make your genitals connect, right?
God will show you a way.
Part.
Yeah, that's right. You know what I'm talking about. All right, well,
Exactly.
Allie, we've heard from quite a few mismatched couples, and there's so many more on the phones right now. Which one do you think of all of these people deserves to be moved up to the finals?
I think the female sugar daddy is my favorite.
All right, congratulations, female sugar daddy, and you know who you are. She's young and rich.
And people want pictures.
And she's dating an old, broke man. And you're a step closer to going to Catalina. Clickbait next on KROQ.
Klein.Ally.Show. Mornings on KROQ.
Yeah!
KROQ.
This is the germiest place on your body? Don't touch it until you hear the answer. We have clickbait to get to. It's the internet's biggest riddles. Internet designed 2 reasons and 2 reasons only. Clickbait, masturbate. We can only do one of them on the air. So it's time for clickbait. And we get to it right now. Okay, start with this one. This is interesting as we get close to Valentine's Day on Saturday. According to Harvard researchers, asking this 6-word question to your partner will instantly make your relationship improved. Asking this 6-word question to your partner will instantly improve your relationship. Okay. What is the 6-word question you should be asking your partner right now?
It's going to be something to the effect of, how can I support you better? Is that 6 words? How can I support you better? What way can I be there for you?
Learn to count.
Yeah. Apparently, Allie's not good at 6. So that's the question you should be
Let
at.
me see your phone now.
That's good. That will definitely not improve the relationship. Yeah. All right. Allie says, how can I support you better? DJ Omar Khan, according to a Harvard researcher that looked at a lot of different couples and relationships, they said that asking this 6-word question will improve your relationship immediately.
Yeah. I think, it's a form of a check-in. I think the 6 words are, how are you doing today, woman?
There you go.
How are you doing today, woman?
Yeah, or man. You could sub in the man there.
Sub in the word man if it helps.
Yeah. How you doing today, man?
Yeah.
I love you.
All right.
Put a dude in there, too.
Sounds like something Harvard would say.
Uh-huh.
Jake, what is the 6-word question?
Is there anything I can do?
Is there anything I can do?
Similar.
So
just ways to support.
Woman.
Feel
all
validated.
Serious by nature and all pretty much the same. I'm just trying to be more helpful. According to them, there's a certain way you have to say it, and it has to be these words in this order. And this is according to a professor of psychiatry at Harvard Medical School. And it's all about couples.
Woman or man?
A woman. And it's all about couples understanding each other's love languages and what the person needs to feel special and cared for. And the question is, what makes you feel most loved?
That's stupid.
What?
That is stupid.
Nobody says that.
No. I would be like, you're an AI bot. Get out of my house.
That is the question you're supposed to ask, and no one is doing it. And if you want to improve your relationship...
it's stupid. That's why
Harvard
no one's doing
sucks.
it.
Well, dumbasses.
Bunch of nerds.
Harvard.
Failed marriages.
Stick to math and science.
What makes you feel loved? Science. Numbers.
All right, moving on in clickbait. I guess it's fun now that we just shamed the experts. What's it matter? Guys, this is bad news if you are feeling clean because you just showered, because you're not. And this is according to...
Bad news if you're feeling clean?
Experts.
Me and Jake can tap out.
This is the germiest place on your body. Currently and forever, this will be the germiest place on your body. It's always germy. I'll tell you why in a moment, but good luck. You will never actually get it right. Allie, what is it?
It's got to be the grundle.
The grundle, the area between the a-hole and the gens.
Yeah,
the grundle,
because
also known as the taint in some circles.
If you're doing a loofah, it's hard to get in that spot. If you're doing the, just doing it by hand, I feel like you kind of just give that a once-over. You don't give it the proper scrubbing.
Mm-hmm.
And, things can get trapped in there.
Maybe try a pumice stone next time.
The body's Bermuda Triangle or sandpaper.
Yeah.
Take care of that. Take a layer off. All right, Allie's talking about the grundle. It's like the seam that keeps our whole body together, like on a football almost.
It's like the spine of a book.
Jake, you're a dirty, filthy, smelly guy. What do you think is the answer here?
Hold on, dude. I'm not dirty or filthy. It's smelly.
Okay.
Get it right.
We'll give you that. Sorry. What do you believe is the germiest part on your body?
I'm going to guess your hands. Because even after you shower, you're grabbing stuff right away, and those could be dirty, so whatever.
All right. Hands are always germy, according to Jake. DJ Omar Khan.
Yeah, I mean, if we're talking about germs, I think you wash your hands. I think you wash your body. But I think one part of your body that you can't help but have germs is your mouth. You just have tons of germs inside there.
According to the experts, the germiest part on our body, which has over 2,000 plus types of bacteria as we speak, is the perfect breeding ground for grossness. Rarely gets properly cleaned. It's almost impossible to do it. and that is the insides of all of our belly buttons.
Oh.
Our belly buttons are just filthy and gross.
Well,
and
yeah,
getting
who the
grosser.
hell cleans that? That's just there.
Apparently, every once in a while, you find some random, you pull out a piece of lint, you're like, that's a huge piece.
Sometimes you get good stuff in there, though.
Sometimes.
That's good lint.
Find a random Cheeto. You're like,
Find a
win
penny
for me.
once.
Don't. It is gross. I'm just letting you know your belly button is currently gross. So if you're into that belly button play or anything like that, you may want to get some Purell or something.
Gross.
We got to take a break. We have no time for clickbait anymore. We'll be right back with your A.D.D news, and then we get you on the standby boarding list so we can send you to Mexico City to see Royal Otis. That's happening in about 15 minutes right here.
Klein.Ally.Show. Mornings. 106.7 KROQ.
KROQ, we are Klein.Ally.Show. Let's get into your news. The second we're done with that, we get you on a standby boarding list so you can go to Mexico City and see Royal Otis, part of KROQ's Mile High Club. If you're new to the show or new to the station, first time you're hearing about it, all you got to do is call. Be the 20th caller. Super easy. Way easier than the stuff they're doing in the Olympics. And then we write your name on a list. And if we call you back next week, you're packing your bags. You're heading to see an amazing KROQ band in a destination worldwide. That's how it works. All right, let's get into your news now and then that.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for A.D.D News.
Stats show you will spend more this Valentine's Day unless you are very careful with what you buy and when you buy it. And since everybody is obsessed with 2016, here are a couple of price comparisons for you. Box of chocolates in 2016 was $15. Now it's $50.
The same box from C's?
No, those are like still 30-something. This is like an average.
An average
National
box
average.
of chocolate went from $15, like a heart-shaped box of whatever you'd find at like CVS by the checkout, is now $50.
I mean, that's what it says here. I feel like that
those
is
are all
high.
trash candy too. It's like those are not great.
No, it's not that cool Dubai chocolate.
That's not good. No one's paying $50 for that.
Bottle of champagne was $51 on average in 2016. It's now $117 average. A dozen roses in 2016 was an average of $41. Now it's $70. And a full meal with drinks and dessert was about $80 in 2016 and is now $209 in 2026. So, which is why, according to a new study, most women would rather do a night in than going out at all. So even with this new Valentine's Day tradition where women are just kind of hanging out with each other rather than their spouses, or they just want to support friendship and show love that way, it's changing. Ladies now just want to get a couple of bottles of wine and chill at home rather than go bar hopping or spend money on a big outdoor dinner.
I could see that. I would imagine to go out as a woman has got to be exhausting because you're constantly being approached.
The lip gloss.
Yeah, you can't go out.
You got to get your lip gloss.
Get your lip gloss on. It's just that
so
alone.
much lip gloss.
But I mean, the reality is, it's like, do I really feel like constantly having these weirdos come up to me and give me some cheesy ass pickup line, especially Valentine? Sweet knockers. Right. Get away from me, you sicko.
This man with lip gloss on came up and complimented my knockers. But I let him buy me a drink.
I could see that. I mean, it would make sense. If I was a lady, I would stay in.
Well, it is safer and it's cheaper, and a lot of times you don't need to make a fool of yourself in public. You can just make a fool of yourself in the privacy of your own living room.
Your own friends.
But then it's sad for the restaurants and the bars to not get that foot traffic.
I get it. I like the way you kiss me. You leave me
You
alone.
are so bad at hitting on women.
That guy is very aggressive.
And then there's this story which proves that men and women celebrate Valentine's Day very differently.
Deputies say a Seminole County man is accused of having sexual performances with a vacuum cleaner in public at a resort. Now he is locked up. According to investigators, video shows Kevin Westerhold roaming the halls of Windsor Hills Resort in Kissimmee without any clothes on and engaging in a sexual act with the device. Further investigation revealed another incident reported by his HOA. That report details a similar performance with that vacuum in the street.
Performance.
What's the model of this vacuum?
It's got to be a Dyson.
Oh, those things suck hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. Wait, is this
I
guy...
like to do off-brand Shark.
Did this guy take the vacuum on a vacation with him? Like
he was at a resort.
Right, but he brought the vacuum with him on vacation?
And women do Valentines, and guys take a vacuum cleaner and put it up in a hotel.
Yeah, you don't bring sand. Good point, Jake. I'm just curious, or was this a hotel vacuum that he's like, oh, wait a minute, strange.
And then how do you get a hold of a hotel vacuum cleaner?
What is that about? That's a weird, I wonder what that's all like.
I mean, once you have a thing, right?
Man.
I mean, maybe that's your fetish. That's your thing. You bring your own vacuum cleaner everywhere you go. I mean, you're taking your love out for Valentine's
I think
Day.
the guy's
It's romantic.
traveling to go dustbuster.
This guy's bringing his love in.
Yeah, jeez, us.
Our phones are like an extension of our bodies at this point. Every effort to limit phone use in schools or stop us from texting and driving have proven to be fruitless. And a new change that NASA will now be allowing astronauts to bring their smartphones onto missions. This will start with the next launch that's happening Thursday. It's also available for the big Artemis mission that's going around the moon next month. And I assume all productivity in rocket ships has now ceased. I mean, think about all the astronaut movies out there if they had cell phones. Armageddon, Interstellar, Contact. Nobody would have accomplished anything if they had been able to take their phones on the rocket ships with them. Now you're just going to see a lot of astronaut selfies, or people just want to keep that Duolingo streak even in space.
Well, listen, you don't have to travel to space to do some travel. We will get you to Mexico City, which is the next best place. And all you have to do is be the 20th caller right now at 800-520-1067. Get you on a standby boarding list to be a part of KROQ's Mile High Club, and that is happening now.
Klein.Ally.Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous KROQ.
I know the concept of calling a radio station seems beneath you, but now would be a great time to do that because we have a trip up for grabs, and it all starts with you getting your name on a standby boarding list. And we don't sell your information. At least I don't think we do. Maybe we do. I actually never looked into that.
Oh, I'm sure we would.
Oh, yeah, we probably should have thought of that. You know what?
Anything for a buck.
If we're not selling your information, we're going to start. So get ready.
Give us your information.
If you don't win this trip, you're going to get a lot of opportunities to buy solar power pretty soon. But no, we take your name, put it on a list, call one of you at random next week and tell you to pack your bags, you're going. And that's all part of KROQ's Mile High Club. And we'd love it to be you because there's got to be someone. Might as well be you going to Mexico City to see Royal Otis. And that's the trip we're giving away. It's destination number 5 if you're keeping track. And it's part of the best part of this job is giving you these cool experiences like traveling around the world to see some of your favorite bands. My name's Klein. That is Allie. That is DJ Omar Khan right there. That's Jake the Nerd. In the back, you got Vanessa taking the calls right now, and Postmaster Johnny is out and about on location. I think we're going to get an update from him in a few moments. He's handing out lift tickets to KROQ Storms Bear Mountain and free coffee at an event in La Habra. So we'll talk to him in a moment and see what's going on there. But right now, let's go ahead and say good morning to our 20th caller, which puts us on Jose. Good morning, Jose.
Oh, hey, good morning, guys. How you guys doing?
Doing fine. You're doing better, though. You are caller 20, which means...
Oh, my God. I can't believe I'm talking to you right now. I'm so stoked.
Well, listen, forget about talking to us for a moment. Your name is getting added to the standby list, which means if we call you back in a week, you're packing your bags, going to Mexico City for Royal Otis, all right?
Oh, I can't wait to go back to the homeland.
Beautiful. Enjoy it. Hang tight. Hold on one second. Thank you for starting your day on KROQ, and thank you for waking up with Klein.Ally.Show, Jose.
All right, take care.
It's nice to hear someone excited.
I know. Yeah, there was a very angry call on the GOAT line about yesterday's winner, and this was the person that actually won the trip. And this is what this person said. They were livid about it. But
sweet divots, everybody. Okay, so I'm not a huge fan, of certain styles, so, like, whoever won, awesome. But what's up with Nathaniel and, like, he was like, oh, cool, thanks, guys. I think you guys should have a rule where if they're not excited to win this grand prize to go see a band in a totally different country, take it away from them, man.
Yeah.
Give it to somebody who's actually excited to go, Like, it's not even good radio. All right, have fun, sweet David. Hey, Jake. Yeah!
Listen, the reality is I think that some people, when they find out they win something big, they go into kind of some sort of a weird shock. I don't think I would be the type of person to scream and get excited. I think I would be like, oh, wow. Oh, it's so cool. Like, I don't think I would do the scream thing.
Oh, come on. Yeah, you would. You'd go, ha, ha.
Maybe there was that. Or Cabana Klein could come out. There's a few.
Wow.
There's a few different things.
Yeah.
Maybe that. I could see myself doing that. But probably in the real moment of winning. Oh, that's what I would say.
Klein.Ally.Show. KROQ.
KROQ. Let me say hi to Karina. Good morning, Karina, on the phone right now for the 562. What can we do for you?
Hi, good morning. Just wanted to say that I'm in La Habra right now, and I just went and saw Johnny giving out some free coffee at the shop he's at. He looks all cute because they have him wearing a red little cape.
He's wearing a cape?
Yeah, it's kind of cute. They ask if you have any kids when you walk in, and if you say yes, they give you a red cape for your kid. But
well, Johnny's wearing the red cape for children?
Cape, yeah.
Super idiot.
It's really
Dun,
cute.
dun, dun. All right, well, thank you. Thanks for stopping by, and hopefully you had some coffee and got yourself some tickets to KROQ Storms Bear Mountain. I know that's why Johnny is there. Hold on, let me say hi to Johnny on line 10 right now. Johnny, the same man that told us yesterday that that caterpillars turn into butterflies because of a process called bug puberty is on our phone right now. And where exactly are you, Johnny, in La Habra?
It was good. We are at AT230 Cars and Coffee in La Habra, and it is popping right now.
You are there to give out coffee, even though you're not a drinker of coffee.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, man, yeah, they should have taken me. I love coffee.
Vanessa should have gone.
Vanessa would have got one of those capes for children.
Would have fit.
You can't have coffee, Vanessa. You're expecting.
That's right. No more deli meats. No more deli meats.
Say goodbye to sushi.
No more sushi. And no more trampoline jumping or something like that.
But your rack is going to get huge.
Yeah, massive rack. You got that to look forward to. Good job. Hey, Johnny.
Never mind that, Johnny.
And Johnny, why else are you out there?
We're here giving away Big Bear lift tickets. We have 106 pairs for the first 106 people that come. And they're also giving away free coffee, too, for the first 50 people who come. So get coffee and come get your Big Bear tickets.
Well, as they say, Klein, not all idiots wear capes.
That's true. Only Johnny does.
Only Johnny
right.
does.
But this one does. We got capes and masks, too. That's really fun because everybody keeps coming up. And this cape gives me powers, too.
I'm trying I'm trying so desperately to allow you to to mention the.
Thanks for coming, man. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Do you want to mention the?
Why are you wearing a cape?
Do you want to mention the sponsor of this whole stupid thing, Johnny?
Yeah, get your coffee over there, man.
Oh my God, damn it, Johnny! Do you want to mention?
It's all about the coffee.
The sponsor of this event?
Huh?
Do you want to mention the sponsor?
Oh yeah, Rudy Hero.
Jesus Christ.
Question mark?
All right, great.
I can't hear you. There's people coming in and out.
Money well spent.
Not a satisfied appetizer here at KROQ. That's what we can do for your company. We can mention your brand as an afterthought with a question mark.
A muffled mention.
Again, that is Rooter Hero, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Hero?
All right, Johnny, you're crushing it as always, man. Good job.
Yes, sir. Got you.
Sure, they're going to plan more of these.
I would imagine this is the first of many of these fantastic events. Well, there you go. If you're in La Habra, stop by, see Johnny, get some coffee.
It'll be a miracle if you get there.
Get some Big Bear lift tickets. And since he didn't do a great job of explaining where he is, Allie, why don't you tell the people that are driving around right now confused as all hell.
At 2:30, Cars and Coffee in La Habra.
There you
Brought
go.
to you by Rooter Hero.
All right,
if you see a dumbass in a cape, get some free coffee and some tickets to Storms Bear Mountain.
All right, there you go. Well said, Allie. Jeez, you should be doing this thing.
Oh.
All right, we got to take a...
Now my rack hurts.
Oh, man. When we get back, I'm excited about this, but, we're going to take some Don't Be a Dick calls, open nominees. We've got up for grabs for you. 4-pack of tickets to Monster Jam, Angel Stadium of Anaheim, happening on the 22nd. And the question is, if you've been on a first date, there are certain people that are great at first dates. There's other people that are terrible at it. We learned a little bit yesterday when talking to that matchmaker about the things you should not do. And there are tons of red flags that can happen. But what things, for people that are out there in the dating world, what are the don't be a dick moves that we should ban from society forever on first dates? We will get to that after this quick break. Your nominees could score you 4 tickets to Monster Jam at 800-520-1067. Coming back with Don't Be a Dick as we save society next.
KROQ Mile High Club. Favorite KROQ bands and destinations all around the world.
Stop number 5. Grab tacos at midnight. Drink something neon. Accidentally summon something with an Aztec death whistle. Oops, when you see Royal Otis in Mexico City. Listen every hour from 9 to 6 to instantly get on the standby boarding list. Courtesy of Interscope Capital.
Hey, this is Roy.
This is Otis.
We're Royal Otis. Keep it on KROQ to win.
KROQ.
From DTLA Law Group Accident and Injury Attorneys. Accident to work injury? Text injury help to 40222 for a free case review.
Save society right now. You share some information on KROQ, and it could potentially save someone from going on a terrible first date, or at least being a reason for a terrible first date in this exciting edition of Don't Be a Dick.
Don't be a dick.
Certain types of dicks, first date dicks, not a good type.
Could also save you from doing something dickish on a first date.
You may not even know.
Don't be the dick.
Right. You may say, like, I've been on like 9 first dates and 0 second dates. I can't figure it out. Maybe there's something that you are doing that is bothering other people.
I think the number one red flag on first dates is still being mean to the server when you're at a place where you're having dinner or lunch, whatever, but also just being a slob and being a loud chewer. Any kind of bad food habits in general
It's the worst
have
part
been nominated on the text line.
The worst part of being on a first date, I think, for everyone involved is not ordering exactly what you want to order, because you have to order something that you can eat without looking like a caveman. Because there's so many times where I'm like, what I want to order is that.
Wings, probably.
Right, or anything that would be in that same category. But I know that there is no way that I can go through that without looking like an absolute monster.
That's you anyway.
Yeah, I know.
No, but there are certain foods, like I know I am at my ugliest eating tacos. I cannot eat them in a cute way.
Ironic.
I don't know how people can.
There's a lesbian, very ironic. But
I know.
Still,
but it's
yes.
just like I hold them weird. It's always falling out of my mouth,
Right.
and then I'm like scooping up the leavings,
Yeah,
and it's just a mess of a
It
food.
is annoying to have to do like a fork and knife food just because you're trying to put on airs that you're not a complete animal, and you have to let them figure that out for themselves by date number 3.
818, though, wanted to nominate the person that suggests going out for a certain meal, and then at the time of ordering, they let you know their list of food allergies and intolerances.
Even though they suggested the place.
Yeah, or they say, I don't care, I'm open to whatever. And then once you get to the place, they're like, well, I can't eat any of this.
All right, don't be a dick and open nominees now. Oh, is this a baby? Hello, baby? Letitia?
Hi.
Good morning. You're on
Yes.
KROQ. Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing fine. I would say bringing your baby on a first date could be a don't be a dick move, maybe, perhaps.
The baby thinks it's funny, too.
Very funny. They get it. They get it.
It's like,
You found your audience, man.
I'm a red flag.
I crush with babies. That's after that. Once they learn English, they have outgrown me. Go ahead. What is your nominee?
Don't make me pay.
Don't
Wow,
make me
nobody.
pay.
So do you think that they should pay every time or just the first date?
The first date, because you want to be impressed.
Yeah.
And you clearly put out, so.
Yeah, I know. This is evidence.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah,
This is at the end of the rainbow.
I get it. All right, do not make me. Well, look, I think if the guy, if you're going to go, traditional.
But some women get offended when the guy offers to pay. So it really depends on a case-by-case basis.
Does anyone really get? Allie, does anyone really get offended? Because if
there's like a woke feminist woman who's like, "Excuse me, don't hold the door open for me, sir. I'm my own woman."
Well, she's on a date. She's on a date with a woman then, if that's the case. She's not on a date with a man if she's doing what you just did. All right, let's be honest.
No, she wants to get plowed.
Henry, good morning. Welcome to KROQ. Looking for your Don't Be a Dick nominees. First dates. A lot of people going on dates this time of year leading up to Valentine's Day, and perhaps you meet and you go on a first date. What's up?
Yeah, just please don't leave me stranded.
Oh, boy. Sounds like it's coming from experience.
Sounds like this girl's texting her friend going, this guy is so boring.
What happened? Henry, what happened to you?
Well, you know what? It wasn't to me. I did it to somebody, and I felt a dick about it. But it wasn't my fault.
Why wasn't it your fault?
Because I seen her at the restaurant. She was waiting for me. But from far away, I saw her picking her nose, going way up in there. And then she just automatically just licked whatever she put on. I don't know. I don't think that would have been in my head the whole time. I'm like, I'm sorry. I got to go.
Oh, you are right. That is not your fault, sir.
Yeah.
And she did that in public?
Well, she was probably trying to clear out everything before the guy. She probably knows
she
he's
was
going
on
to.
the table waiting for me.
Yeah, she's like, this guy's going to show up any moment now. I got to do one last booger check before the guy gets here.
Yeah, and then she's like, I don't have it now. I guess I'll just lick it off.
Oh, man. So you saw that happen as you were approaching and just hightailed it out of there?
Oh, yeah.
I wonder how many
Sorry,
no-show
that was a big-
dates are actually I showed up and ran away dates.
Well, we've heard from people before that have said that have shown up to the place, because I think people are so used to getting ghosted and stood up now that even if you've actually made the effort, I parked, I valeted, I walked in, caught a glimpse in real life and go, oh, this is not what I promised.
I am boogery.
All right, well, time to turn around and go
single.
home. Time to go.
949 wanted to nominate the person who looks nothing like their profile picture, just the first date person who's kind of low-key catfishing you.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question. Do you think people know that? Like, do you think
I think some of them really don't.
Yeah, that's my theory as well. Like, I think people do think that that's how they look. And then they are shocked when you're like, wow, you kind of look nothing like any of these pictures.
Well, I think when you take I don't take good pictures, but when you take a good picture and you go, oh my God, I look great, I'm going to post that picture. You don't think, maybe that doesn't look like me all the time.
Right.
You just think, this is a good photo of me.
That's where everyone messes up. Everyone puts the best pictures of themselves out there, and everyone should really put the worst pictures of themselves out there.
Like
and
when you're
everyone
looking at your phone and it accidentally reverses the
my God.
camera.
The up chin shot?
Yes, that should just be everyone's post.
Then when you see someone in real life, you're like, hey, they only have one chin. I thought they had four.
Wow.
For me, Ivan on KROQ, good morning.
For me, it would be if you take someone out and then they start bringing up their ex. Like, oh, my ex couldn't bring me to places like this.
Even if they're saying bad things about the ex, that's still a don't be a dick move, you think?
Yeah, because, I mean, they're still on their mind.
Yeah, I could see that. But if someone's fresh off a relationship, especially if it comes up, because I feel like everyone wants, that's one of those things you're not supposed to bring up, but don't you look at the person constantly and go, like, I wonder what was going on with them recently.
Right.
Like, you go, I mean, I guess
baggage there.
ideally you want to hear something like, oh, I've been single for a few years, focusing on my career. That's ideal. But the reality is, like, I broke up with him last night, and this is my
but
rebound.
Vanessa said she likes hearing about ex drama on first dates.
I just want to hear everything. Tell me about it. I'm nosy.
Okay.
626 wanted to nominate the person who then shows up with a friend or takes you to meet somebody, and all of a sudden it's not just the two of you, it's more people, and you didn't anticipate that.
Sometimes that's a protection move. But
I did that on my first date with my now wife.
Right. I would imagine sometimes it's a freaky, you got to go public play. It's like it's like a shady money drop or like an offer up deal. You got to go around a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. And you also, if you're feeling it too, it might be good to have a friend stop by just to approve and go, hey, let me just have a second opinion here before I move forward.
Susan on KROQ, don't be a dick. First dates, what do you got for us?
Hi. Yeah, I went on a date with a guy and we were at the movies and I leaned over to whisper in his ear and he shushed me. He's like, shh.
That's funny because people who have that etiquette cannot break from it.
So what were you trying to whisper in his ear? Like something flirty or something or just conversational? Because first date movie is tough because you can't really communicate at all.
Yeah.
Right. It was just a conversation. I don't really remember what it was, but it was just like something about the movie. And he's like, shh, I'm watching the movie.
Shushed you. That was the end of that, huh? That was it? Game over?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Once you get shushed. I mean, if you're a library.
No one likes being shushed.
No, being shushed is like the most insulting. It's worse than getting the middle finger, I think.
I think so, too, because it immediately boils your anger. Like, your anger is already at a 10.
David, we give you the final word here, and then we have to go ahead and give away some tickets. But as we are looking for saving society by eliminating first date dicks, what is your nominee?
My nominee is the person that texts, calls, or texts their phone while you're on your first date.
Yeah. Which just seems like a very hard thing to get away from, because I think that you are constantly feeling like there's stuff going on I need to be aware of. And to be locked in the moment, even if it's just an hour, it does feel like you're giving up on lots of other things. And even if they pre-apologize and say, hey, I just want to let you know, I got a kid I got to potentially deal with, or work something going on, so I may have to check my phone.
I'm working up a pretend excuse to leave. Excuse me for a moment.
I'm on all the apps right now, so I got to see if I have better options coming in during this.
When I met my wife, she not only was wearing the same outfit that she had worn in her dating profile picture, she was on the phone when I saw her. And I was like, hey, and she just kind of side hugged me and then stayed on the phone. And I was like, what?
You're being a little prissy bitch.
She's right.
It's like she can't hang up the phone to say hi. Like, well, who is she talking to?
All right, well, listen, all good nominees. I think that we should save society by eliminating all of these people. Which one stands out? Which one stands out? The shusher?
The shusher.
Yeah, you got shushed at the movies.
Yeah, that is. Oof.
We're going to send you
Painful.
to a place you will never get shushed, which is Monster Jam. Hang tight so we can give you those tickets on KROQ.
KROQ. Klein.Ally.Show.
Mornings on KROQ.
Yeah!
KROQ.
KROQ, Klein.Ally.Show. This question is on everyone's mind. Here it is.
Hey, where's Omar's mindfulness quote for his resolution? That's the easiest one. He should be providing one every single day.
A lot of people saying, where are Omar's moments of mindfulness? They should be happening every single day. His forced resolution was to do some mindfulness, and he's given us quite a few.
And that's only one way I express my mindfulness. I express, I'm kind of being mindful throughout my entire life now.
It all started.
I don't just limit to, these little audio pieces that I give to you guys.
Right.
I'm mindful in other ways.
It all started with this one.
And now, Omar's moment of mindfulness.
Life's a garden. Dig it. That was a quote from the great Joe Dirt.
And that's where it began. And then since then, obviously, we've had quite a few different moments of mindfulness that Omar has brought to the show. Some were made a lot more sense than others. And then there were some like this.
And now, Omar's moment of mindfulness.
Fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering.
There's a lot of plagiarizing of different film characters from over the years. Yeah, we know. And then there were some ones that he actually put a little bit of thought into. At least we thought he put thought into. Well, I mean, this one, I guess. I don't know.
And now, Omar's moment of mindfulness.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never going to keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again.
Anyway, that goes on for a while, and that was Chumbawamba.
It's a lot of the same.
It's a lot of the
So,
same.
Omar-
And some people are accusing Omar of not taking this seriously. And
Well,
they're
of course.
saying
How
that
dare they?
The same way that last year he was forced to learn an instrument. He tried to play the recorder after he couldn't
I
get
was a clarinet, by the way.
couldn't get a tuba, whatever it was.
Yeah,
And
well, I think when Omar refers to mindfulness as hippy-dippy crap, it's easy to say he's not taking it seriously. So why don't you prove everyone wrong right now, Omar? What are you doing beyond just your movie quotes?
I'm doing mindful breathing. I'm taking slow, deep breaths, focusing on the air entering and leaving my body to calm my mind.
And are you?
I'm also doing body scan. I mentally scan my body from head to toe, noticing sensations, tension, and other feelings in my areas.
And are you just Googling
I'm
that
also
right now?
grounding with my senses, using the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 technique. Identify 5 things that I see, 4 that I could touch, 3 that I hear, 2 that I smell, and 1 that I taste.
So
I'm also doing routine awareness.
You are not doing these things.
I do all this stuff, man.
When?
All the time, all day long. I'm the most mindful person on this goddamn planet.
Not according to this guy.
Yo, Klein.Ally.Show. Hey, Omar's done. Omar's lost. That's it. Forced resolution. Omar out. Cut it out.
There it is. I mean, I can
No,
play
dude,
it.
if there's anybody that has lost officially, it has to be Johnny. He quit drinking like weekend 1. And his resolution was to drink every day, if I remember.
Every day.
I mean, listen, this is just calls about your vision board, which we're going to break down in a moment. But I mean,
Okay, Mom Tender here, standing up for Omar because I love all his inspirational song quotes or whatever, especially the Chumbawamba one. I now play it for my daughter or sing it to her every time she falls down and starts to cry. It's perfect for kids. Just kidding, Omar. Have your kids do the vision board for you and don't tell them. Just tell your kids it's a school project that they have to do. Make the vision board for you and bring it in. Sweet divots, bye.
Okay, so once again,
I should have thought of that.
More people,
I'm just not that smart.
Allie told you that part of your mindfulness was you had to create a vision board for 2026.
Which I've made a couple of vision boards, and it involves cork. It involves a lot of scissors, a lot of magazines.
Mine has cork?
No, it doesn't. It's just a picture that was generated by AI.
But it looks like cork.
It looks like cork, but it's not.
It's a cork board.
You're not looking at this every day, which is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to visualize the future
I'm
that
not
you
going to
want.
put this on my wall at home. Are you kidding?
We couldn't even print this in color.
No, it really couldn't. It's
just in black and white.
We got to post that on
I'm still making the effort.
Can you post this on our Instagram right now, Omar's vision board, so people can see how ridiculous it is? Because it is so preposterous in so many ways. And
These are things that mindfully I put on my vision board that I actually want to achieve this year.
Read them. I know we had a tease yesterday, but read them all now because there's not that many. This won't take us more than a minute.
So
what are you talking about? How many do you want?
The first one is go to the movies more, and it's just a
I do.
picture of popcorn.
I missed that.
The next one is watch more Sydney Sweeney movies, which I would argue is the same as watch more movies.
Right.
No. I got to watch those in private time.
All right.
Got to watch The Housemaid. That's my first. That's my pick.
Good one.
Get on that immediately. There's my vision board.
Make more money with a picture of money.
Mm-hmm.
Take time for myself with a picture of a generic man reading a book in a hammock.
That's supposed to be him. Right. That's supposed to be Omar.
I don't want to do that.
Then there is a picture of a man holding a woman that says relax and unwind. So
yeah, I don't know why the woman's there. I don't know why ChatGPT decided to do
Good
that.
Good luck unwinding with that woman around.
Nag. Then it says say hello to my little friend, which you said was code for do more cocaine.
Yeah, I don't know what I originally put in the prompt, but it decided to do that. And it's supposed to be Al Pacino snorting a big pile of cocaine is what
so it
prompted
changed
it to do.
to just holding
He's changed
a gun?
it to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So far of everything on your vision board, the only thing that makes any sense that someone I think would actually put on there is
Make more money.
Make more money, which is probably on.
Wait, what about take time for myself, relax and unwind?
That's garbage.
Yeah, and then finally work out was your last one.
Lose weight. There's a
and
picture.
it also just says weight loss goals.
With no actual goals. So, once again, not sure if this really fits into what we were talking about when we said you had to embrace the whole world of mental health.
What about the other things that I've been doing? I've been doing mindful eating. I slow down during meals, observing the colors, the smells, the textures, and the flavors of my food.
This whole resolution
I'm
is
also
brought to
walking
you by
mindfully,
AI.
guys.
Oh, my. You are not
When
mindfully
walking, I notice the sensation of my feet hitting the ground.
Oh,
and the
stop it.
environment I'm around myself.
You know, this is our fault because we chose a resolution that is too hard to keep track of.
You're right.
You could just say I'm breathing, and we're like,
I know.
Like, Jake actually
Hey, guys,
has been
guess what I'm doing
crocheting.
right now?
Yeah, I got it.
Cocaine?
Cocaine. Definitely cocaine. It's cocaine.
Klein.Ally Show. Add us to your vision board, along with winning Powerball and marrying someone totally unattainable. Look out, Share. Daddy's coming. KROQ.
We are Klein.Ally Show. Let's take a look at what's going on in the world. Start off, though, Allie, with this very important message that was sitting on the goat line from one Cripple Cody.
It's Cripple Cody here. Last year, I put your guys' logo on my off-road desert race car.
Now, for those of you that are new to the show, Cripple Cody, I believe, has non-working legs. However, he is apparently a race car driver. And, oh, hold on. There you go.
He races, and he also, I think, did, like, motorcycling and stuff, but he got into a bad accident.
Right, so you would have thought that would have been the end of his racing career. But he's
seeker.
Right, he's like, I got no legs, but I'm still going to race cars, and he's doing this somewhere in the desert, and for whatever reason, he felt the need to put the Klein.Ally Show logo on his car.
And turned out we ended up winning a couple races and all that. Really good year, all that stuff. And ended up getting a title sponsor for our car, and they like want to do all these different colors on it and everything. They want total design of the logos and everything else because they're fortunately paying my bills for racing, it sounds like. And one of the stipulations I had was that I need to continue to run your logo, so Klein.Ally Show will again be represented on our race car for the 2026 season. So we will be representing you guys. I'll make sure to tag you guys in a couple of pictures once I get the wrap on there and everything else. So grow the show.
How exciting.
Very appreciative.
Is
of
he
you doing
racing against regulars, or are they all?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I think he's the only guy that doesn't have working legs. I think everyone else that he races has.
I wonder if he's more careless because, like, come on, you know, how worse can you get?
Right.
You know?
No, I think he wins because they're like, oh, yeah, I'm going to go easy on this guy.
No way.
And then he's just like, and he just smokes him.
I don't think a lot of the people he races against even know he doesn't have legs. Like, until the race is over and he can't get up and high five
why
anyone.
won't this dick get out of the car and high five me? What's going on with this guy?
I think that's why he has to keep winning the races because he gets to go on the victory lap. You know, if not, he's got to get out. So anyway, thank you, Cripple Cody. Greatly appreciate it. That's good news for us.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Our logo remains on your car, which is great for visibility in all the handicap spots outside the race. Let's get into your news now, and then a brand new hour of the show can begin.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for A.D.D. News.
So the numbers are in, and Bad Bunny is the most watched Super Bowl halftime show ever, according to initial reports.
You mean Kid Rock?
No, that one Well, I guess that was posted after the fact, and that one is up to 20 million views.
Seriously?
So
Come on.
people didn't watch it live necessarily, but 20 million people either watched it or hate watched it after the fact.
I heard it was a giant train wreck because they couldn't get their S together, so there was like a huge delay, so he was all off beat or something like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But 135.4 million people were watching Bad Bunny, and for reference, Kendrick Lamar had 133.3 million. So he was the previous most watched Super Bowl halftime show of all time. So Bad Bunny's happy, the NFL's happy, the owner of Via's Tacos is happy because they've had a line out the door since appearing in the halftime show. But according to Trump, it was the worst ever, and, quote, no one can understand a word this guy's saying. But all that matters is what Fat Joe thinks. I think we can all agree. And one reporter said, I've got to see what Fat Joe thinks about the halftime show, and this is what Fat Joe said.
What did you think of Benito's performance?
Man, that was historical. Well, me being Puerto Rican and Cuban Latino, that's going in the books. That's going in the history books forever. He brought the island to the Super Bowl. Puerto Rico has a lot of problems with the lighting system. Yeah. So whenever they get a hurricane, the island won't have light or power. So him going up there singing with the light poles, it was incredible. If you understand what he's doing, he's having a hell of a party. He's not controversial, nothing like that. He's just having a fun time. So I enjoyed it.
So it was historic, according to Fat Joe, and I think his performance, I believe that was at
During
the World Series, was
yeah.
also historic.
It was.
I'm from New York! New York! We're from the home of a terrorist. Yes, I'm from New York! I'm from New York!
They were rooting for that power outage.
Unparalleled.
Please,
can't we be more like Puerto Rico
Need
right
one of
now?
those Puerto Rican power outages. Turn his mic off during this.
So with Valentine's Day just around the corner, maybe you are second-guessing your relationship. And according to this report, more than ever, you're probably thinking about slowly poisoning your spouse, because partner poisoning is up to the point where they have now had to issue a warning and let police forces know to be on high alert.
Concerning warning for couples now. A new DHS intelligence note obtained by ABC News shows domestic partners are increasingly using chemical and biological toxins to kill their partners.
Wow.
The data finding that people intend on harming or killing their partners are turning to poisons like cyanide, often sourced from online black markets or made at home. The trend is so alarming, DHS had to issue a warning. So what's going on, Aaron?
We'll never know.
I think we know exactly what's going on. Listen, we've seen enough of those Hallmark movies, or I guess not Hallmark. Who's the company? Who's the TV station that's always got those?
Lifetime?
Yeah,
ID?
Lifetime. The Lifetime movies, where everyone's always about the joys of killing your husband or whatever.
Oh, I'm more the true crime, snapped type of people.
The idea that you could slowly, you always hear these stories, a little antifreeze every day in their orange juice, and then over the course of 6 months, their organs failed them.
Well, that'll never happen to you and I, because no one's ever cooking meals for
I'd
us.
kill for someone to cook for me with
We
antifreeze.
would really be able to poison our partners because we're the ones who do all that stuff.
Of course.
Smoothie, here you go.
She would have to ask me, where do we keep the antifreeze? I'm trying to poison you. She would have no idea.
Wait, has my cyanide come?
Right.
Is it? I ordered on the dark web. Where is it?
Is it by the Advil? I'm trying to poison you. I don't know where it is.
I guess we're too useful to kill. At
I'm
least
too
right now.
useful to kill at this moment, but I'm sure where there's a will, there's a way. And if they're putting a warning out about that in time for Valentine's Day, this is where people, as you said, they're really rethinking their relationships, and they're going, do I want to break up? That seems messy. You
I think I'll go with kill slowly.
I'll just kill slowly, and then I can be the, I'm so disappointed. But I would think at this point, it would be pretty easy to, during the autopsy, be like, yeah, they were young and healthy, and clearly they had a huge, their blood was flowing with cyanide.
Yeah, I mean, I think now that they're looking out for it, they can see it. But when those things were first happening, they wouldn't check for that stuff. And I think a lot of people got away with murder when the first person who ever had that idea, cyanide, the husband or whatever,
right.
It took them a lot of years to be like, oh, hold on a minute, something doesn't add up here.
Maybe there's insurance payout, too, so you got some of that nice insurance money.
Sounds nice, right?
But if you want to just do poison light, you just do a little Visine and give them explosive diarrhea. And then you get the joys.
That's just funny.
That's just funny. That's a
Really
I
that's
think it's very funny.
revenge. Jake knows it's
No one's
funny.
putting Visine in his soup. All right, good news, bad news from the Puppy Bowl. We didn't get a chance to cover this yesterday. Do you want the good news first or the bad news?
I know that they euthanize the losing team every year. That's always bad news. They don't really promote
Team
that.
Fluff.
That's it for Team Fluff.
My kids were so into the Puppy Bowl this year.
Yeah. Well, then this might be bad news for them.
What's the bad?
Oh, no.
What's the bad news?
I know there was one puppy that was in really bad shape out in the field.
The wheelchair dog?
The wheelchair dog,
That's
yeah.
dead.
No, I thought it just
Yeah.
got adopted.
No, it was actually dead before the premiere.
Whoa.
Yeah, so
That
Trixie.
dog was adopted by God, Omar. Just so you
He's
know.
like, I just can't pass it up.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this dog Tegan found her forever home in the sky.
Oh.
So she was the wheelchair dog. She was an Australian Shepherd,
Hope that
and she
Rainbow
was on
Bridge has a
Team
ramp. You know what I'm saying, Allie?
Stairs only, turn around. She was on Team Fluff. She was a viral dog in a wheelchair, and she had died of pneumonia a few months before the Puppy Bowl even aired. So it was like,
An
all these
memoriam.
dogs are adoptable kind of
Right.
thing, but that one wasn't,
I bet
unfortunately.
you she was poisoned by some other dog.
Yeah.
She was upstaged,
Yeah.
Makes
Little-
sense.
Little
Scandal.
cyanide in the kibble.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would watch that Netflix documentary. But then the good news is that a 2-month-old Pomeranian was adopted by a family here in Anaheim. And those dogs usually get adopted so fast. It's kind of like winning the lottery.
Yeah.
So many people want to adopt those dogs. And what a story, right? My dog was in the Puppy Bowl. So this is a 2-month-old Pomeranian named Trixie. Her name was Fudge. They just give them the worst names.
Sure do.
And so we'll end on the good news that dog is alive and well and actually living with 2 English bulldogs and a Siamese cat.
All right, there you go. There you go.
KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles. This is the world famous KROQ.
Yeah, a very strange thing that just happened here at KROQ, but what the hell? Let's start a brand new hour of the show. Apologies to Soundgarden.
I'll finish it. Black ocean, won't you come, won't you come?
I have a feeling we'll get that song on at some other point today and make it worth your while. But you know what? Works out well for us because we're looking for caller 20 right now. And even Soundgarden needs caller 20 right now at 800-520-1067 so we can get you on a standby boarding list to travel to Mexico City and see Royal Otis. That was supposed to happen at 10 a.m. sharp, and I guess they didn't want to wait for Soundgarden to finish. So let's go ahead and accept your calls right now, get you on the standby boarding list. Lots to get to this hour. We will help you live forever with a brand new Old People Secret. If you would like the gift of eternal life, you're going to want to hear what the elderly community has to say. We will do that for you. And then we'll squeeze in a little bit of most least on the show. I think today we're going to determine who is the meanest person on the show.
Ooh, easy.
Yeah, I thought it was easy, too, to figure out the
me too.
meanest. I don't know why I didn't have a problem with meanest. I've had problems with all the other ones as far as the rankings, funniest, etc. But meanest? There was really
I had a problem the bottom 3, least mean, I guess.
I would agree that least mean was more challenging than meanest on the show.
Because we're all mean.
But meanest was, for me, one name jumped to the top very quickly.
Yeah. But it was the middle of the list. I actually... Because we had talked about doing this last week. I had a list. I had to edit it over the weekend. And I think you know why.
Things changed.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
It was an eventful weekend.
So we'll figure out who is officially the meanest on the show. And no one wants that title, but we'd love to get your thoughts on the text line, 800-520-1067. You can also interact with the show by calling that number. Right now, though, phones are full. And it's either people complaining about the half a Soundgarden song they heard a moment ago, or they want to win their way onto a standby boarding list. And we say good morning right now to caller 20, which puts us in Van Nuys, California. Is this Nellie?
This is Nellie.
You are the 20th caller, Nellie, which means your name gets added to the list. And if we call you back next week, you'll be going to Mexico City for some Royal Otis, all right?
Let's go Mexico.
All right, hold on one second. Allie, how would you say that in Spanish since you're studying up?
Vamos, Mexico.
There you go.
Ándale.
Beautiful. Very well done. Hold on one
Ándale.
second. Nellie, hang tight.
Lo
Sorry if you're offended by everything that Allie just said a moment ago. We will come back after this Linkin Park song and give you the gift of eternal life. It's a brand new old person with a brand new secret. They're 100 and something, and they're going to tell you what you need to do if you would also like to live forever. And that'll be next on KROQ.
Klein.Ally.Show.
Last week may have been the greatest old people secret we ever received from that old man that spent a lot of time in a room with Hitler. And we have a brand new old person now that's going to share with you a secret if you'd like to live forever. Are the old people setting us up for early death by giving us bad intel so that they sabotage us and we all die young?
Or are we trying to kill them off by asking them inappropriate questions?
Maybe that's it, too. I mean, as soon as they turn 106, 107, this particular case, I think the woman's 104 or something, we start pounding on the door and demanding, give us the secret. Give us your secret. We don't want to spend time with you. We don't want to hear about your stories. We just want your secret.
Just tell me how I can live forever so that I can bore people with my war stories.
Time for a brand new old people secret. Here we go.
From chicken brain to drinking rain, not getting laid. They call me the barmaid.
They call me the mermaid.
That's right. Let's live forever with sweet Dibbit. Time for some old people secrets.
All right, let's meet the old person du jour. Here we go.
When's your birthday? Well, no, we did the 100th, and that was, my last hurrah.
So I guess had a big 100th birthday, and then a few years later they did the check-in to see if who's still alive and kicking.
I think it's great, too, at 100 years old to be like, this is the last one, last birthday.
Right, the last hurrah.
And then at 101, everyone's like, oh, should I have to
It was
show
like
up
the
again?
last party. She's like, I'm over parties by this time.
Eleanor Campbell File is a straight shooter.
Campbell File?
Oh, boy. You know what that means.
Well, you're named after whatever your trade was, right?
Right, I guess. You can't eat soup near school or something. I don't know what that means, but...
Eleanor Campbell File is a straight shooter.
I had to be fixed up for my senior prom, and it was the worst night of my life.
The old people love talking about the worst moments, right?
I think that's how they... it's like weirdly how they spread joy.
Yeah.
Just be like, I made it. I made
Right.
it through the hard things.
Prom, that was the worst night of my life.
Let me tell you about it.
Yeah.
Over pudding.
Hard to believe she's almost 102 years old. A stack of pictures nearby takes her through a life well lived.
I am in touch with a lot of people. I send out 130, 150 Christmas cards.
Oh, my God.
Good for something.
Old people love sending out cards.
Love it.
Half those people are probably dead or moved addresses.
I would imagine that the entire, whatever's keeping the stamp budget afloat has got to be people that are like north of 75.
Oh, and also the post office, man. A bunch of old people in there.
Right, in general. Working, going, they love
It's an old people operation,
really
man. They're
is.
proud of it. And my wife's grandmother is in her 90s, and she can't remember anything anymore. She's still... like, with her last dying breath, she will send out a Christmas card.
They got the mouth is drier than the Sahara, and they're still
You
able
can't
to
even read the address. I can't even believe it gets to us every year.
lick an envelope.
Not just taking up space.
Eleanor was born in 1921, the Roaring 20s, but grew up during the Depression.
Right back up. Couldn't have too much fun.
To sadness.
We just said something fun. Let's quickly turn it around.
I learned from the Depression. It did not victimize me. It was good for me. I was about to be a princess, and princesses don't have a good life.
What?
What are you talking about? A princess?
That's the new...
The new painkillers?
Princesses don't have a good life.
I'm a princess.
Yeah, she's on
She
one
met her
for sure.
husband, Edward, at work. The couple had 3 children, 9 grandchildren, and 18 great-grandchildren, pictures of whom flash by. She's also been compared to Sophia on The Golden Girls, always ready with a comeback.
Which one was that? The old one?
Yeah, the oldest one who would say offensive stuff all the time.
The funny one.
Yeah, they're all funny.
Pretty often, and my daughter has to keep kicking me in the shins.
Well, elder abuse.
Cool.
So this woman is...
She's not wheelchair bound yet?
Pretty often, and my daughter has to keep kicking me in the shins.
Another love, Tom Selleck and the...
Oh, there we go. Nothing makes old women hornier than Tom Selleck.
I mean, they wanted a strong mustache back then.
I
And
don't
there's a
know
lot
what
of
it
guys
is.
that have mustaches now, but it's like those little wispy rat boy mustaches.
Tom Selleck.
And that dude had like the chest of all chests, man. Like big, hairy chests.
I know, they loved that.
Tom Selleck and the show
man.
Blue Bloods, which she religiously tapes.
Tom Selleck and I have lunch every Saturday because he's on Friday night.
What's her secret to a long life?
All right. We learned a little bit about her. She's
pleasuring herself with blue
Yeah,
bloods.
exactly.
Pretty
That's
nice.
what I was going to say.
all right, so you think she's going to say masturbating to blue bloods
Yes.
is her secret?
It's gotta
All
be
right.
it.
All right, can't die this week. I got more blue bloods on Thursday.
She's a Campbell file.
All right, Campbell. I'm a Campbell file. Back away. Bring me my soup and get on some blue
Don't
bloods.
give her the soup.
So you believe it's blue bloods?
Yeah.
All right. Allie says
blood's running hot.
She self-pleasures to blue bloods. Omar, what is her secret?
I think she loves riding that mustache, man.
All right, mustache rides. All
Yep.
right. Jake, what's her secret?
Hard work and a stiff drink.
Hard work and a stiff drink.
Yeah, seems like a drinker.
And a stiffer Tom Selleck. And what is your secret, Vanessa? What do you believe her secret is?
A good cop show.
A good caption?
Good a cop show. Because Vanessa,
Like The
Rookie?
Vanessa
Like
watches
the
The Rookie.
And she watches the Blood Show. The
Right.
Blue Bloods.
Right, okay. Here is her secret if you two would like to live forever, according to this woman who's 101.
And I drink a little. Every other night I do vodka, but the other nights I do brandy, bourbon, Irish whiskey, honey whiskey.
Oh,
Wow.
honey whiskey. What the hell is that?
She's got a real drinking issue because she's saying on every other night's vodka, and then the other night she fills in with the other ones, which is all the other drinks.
How does she stay so positive?
I think we just...
She's drunk all the time.
I think the answer is clear.
Yeah, she just answered that.
Irish whiskey.
That's right. That's how she stays so positive. Yeah.
I don't plan ahead. This is one day at a time.
Advice from a woman who's living that motto
Hammered.
every day.
honey whiskey's got to be on
Positively
Friday
Columbus, I'm Terry Sullivan.
All right, there you have it. Eventually, our goal is for someone listening to this show to get their own grandparent on the news, and when they say what their secret is for a long life, they mention our show. That's the goal, and then we can stop doing old people's secrets.
Oh, no.
Just need one old person on the news to say, Klein.Ally.Show on KROQ, and whiskey.
With their last breath.
With their dying breath. We got to take a quick break. When we get back, we have more show to get to, and we will figure out once and for all who is the meanest person who you get to spend your mornings with here at KROQ. Place your bets. That'll be next.
KROQ Mile High Club. Favorite KROQ bands and destinations all around the world.
Stop number 5. Grab tacos at midnight. Drink something neon. Accidentally summon something with an Aztec death whistle. Oops, when you see Royal Otis in Mexico City. Listen every hour from 9 to 6 to instantly get on the standby boarding list. Courtesy of Interscope Capital.
Hey, this is Roy. This is Otis. We're Royal Otis. Keep it on KROQ to win.
KROQ.
From DTLA Law Group Accident and Injury Attorneys. Accident to work injury? Visit calldowntown.com for a free case review.
With your help, we figured out who's the most attractive on the show, least attractive, who is the nicest, funniest, and now it's meanest. And I'm not looking forward to this, but, we've all got our own list that we've put together to determine who we believe is the meanest on the show. And I don't think anyone wants to be described as being mean. We'll get to that in a second. First, though, a health update, Allie. A very exciting health update on the goat line.
Well, I dropped my water ball on my toe, and now I am a sufferer of soffit. So, Klein, I want to thank you for being an advocate.
You're welcome.
Your support is really going to get me through this. Not all heroes wear capes.
That's right.
It depends on the water bottle that fell, though. Is it just a regular plastic
No,
12-ouncer,
like
or it's like a big, heavy Erewhon glass bottle?
Full
or...
Stanley Cup right there on the toe. That's toe shattering.
cripple you.
That is that's sausage toe. Welcome to the sausage toe community. We're happy to have you. I'm a sausage toe survivor and happy to do the first official 5K limp for sausage toe. We will have to put that together.
It'll take 7 hours.
Take
for
a long
everyone to
ass
finish.
time. So it's time now for most least.
Are you nervous? You seem nervous. Like you're going to be at the top of this
I don't think I'm going to be any. I don't think anyone would put me as the meanest because I think that.
I think you have the meanest face.
I have the meanest face.
You look mean.
My face looks mean. I got that resting monster face. But I think that the reality is I think I've been nice to everyone here on a personal level and a professional level. I try to be. But I don't think I'm at the top of the list. Jake is Jake, you put me at the top of your list for meanest?
My neighbor finally listened to the show the other day, and the only thing she said was, "They're so mean to you."
Yeah, we are.
All the time.
I mean,
you bring that on yourself, Jake.
What are you talking about? No, you not.
Everyone's mean to you.
It's funny. I went to pick up. This is
So everyone's at the top of my list.
This is a great. This
is everyone.
This is a great example of why this is so messed up. Because the other day I went to pick Jake up at a 7-Eleven to give him a ride somewhere. I forget where we were even going.
No, we were going to Almost Acoustic.
Okay, I go to pick Jake up to give him a ride. To once again,
I had to Uber over there.
To be nice. This is me being nice. I pick up Jake and give him a ride. As I'm picking Jake up, he's standing by some guy at the 7-Eleven, who I guess is a listener that he ran into there. And the guy comes up and he's like, "Hey, stop being so mean to Jake." And I go, "Mean to Jake?
I'm here to pick him up.
I'm literally here to give this guy a goddamn ride to the Forum."
Not the first time you've done that, by the way. And you buy him a pizza on his birthday every single year.
Never said thank you once. I couldn't be. I don't.
Including right now. Would have been a great window.
I met the guy in the 7-Eleven. The first thing he says to me is like, "You're Jake from Klein.Ally, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Klein is so mean to you."
Oh my
That's
God!
the first thing he said.
Did you say he's about to pick me up and drive me somewhere?
I did say that, but also I had to Uber to that spot because you couldn't get me.
I don't know, man. I think Klein might be mean to you, but I think Allie, for me.
Why don't you shut up, Jake?
I agree.
Yeah, she's mean. She's number 2.
I'm number 2. Meanest?
Oh wait, no, actually, she's number 3.
So,
who's number 2?
So what's your list then,
Get
Jake?
your list straight, you idiot.
Yeah, what's your list?
So lame.
Can you count to 5, you loser? Jesus. Who's number 1?
You.
Okay.
I'm the meanest.
And
no way.
Klein is not the meanest.
It's so false, but go ahead.
Right.
Let's hear this. Let's hear your list out.
Number 2 is Vanessa.
When is Vanessa mean to you?
No, it's not just mean to me. She's just mean to everyone because she's so brutally honest.
Well,
but I think there's a difference.
What's the truth, baby? Someone needs to hear it.
Well, I'll tell you right now, not to interrupt you, but Vanessa is number 1 on my list for meanest.
Really?
No question.
She's not number 1 on my list.
She's not?
She's not number 1 on my list either.
She's actually towards the bottom of my list.
Really?
Wow, interesting.
Because Vanessa does not care about feelings. And Vanessa does not take into account how anyone is doing, and she'll say the meanest thing possible, and then she'll go, "Okay, well, what you want from me?"
Well, she will say little things like if you say you complain about something having to do with your kids, having to bring them to school, whatever. You're like, "Well, that's why you shouldn't have had kids."
Right.
And you're like, "Well, she's kind of
I
right."
appreciate the honesty. Yeah.
Listen, once again,
honest. It's also mean.
It is mean. It is brutal, and
I don't think the honesty is mean. It's just a matter of fact.
Yes. Vanessa,
I agree. I think there's a difference between stating the obvious and telling the truth versus being mean.
Vanessa,
she's not like going over the top, kind of like Allie is towards the listeners.
You're going down, bitch.
Hey, Vanessa, out of curiosity,
she was being a bitch.
Do you have yourself? Did you put yourself at number 1 on the list for me?
I did put myself as number 1.
Yeah.
What?
Because she knows. She knows.
I do know. I feel like sometimes I don't have patience. I literally have to do breathing exercises to relax. Sometimes I snap at Johnny, and then 2 minutes later, I'm like, "Johnny, I'm sorry I snapped, but you gotta listen to me."
Right.
You also yell at the callers, I believe.
A lot of times.
Oh, yeah. And when I meet them in person, I'm like, "I'm sorry that I was kind of rude to you. I was just overwhelmed."
Yeah.
Well, and
And
she will
woman
talk to
issues.
them before they go on the air, and then she'll pick them up afterward and be like, "What happened? You messed it up."
Oh, right. So
Thank you.
Yeah,
To have
so-
energy
yeah,
and get
peop-
to your point.
Right. She'll yell at callers before and
She's
afterwards.
just hot blooded. I don't consider that mean, in my opinion.
All right. Well, listen. I don't mean that in a bad way. I still like you, Vanessa, but I think that you are the meanest, and I don't necessarily. But I have Allie at number 2 on my list.
What?
Yeah,
Because
she mocks people. This is what she does.
Yeah, that was her making fun of a handicapped person.
Yeah, don't. It's not. Hey, look, if I'm mean funny, that's different than just mean.
You're
Making
sometimes
mean
you're
jokes,
just.
Okay.
You called us all a bunch of stupid bitches.
You guys are stupid assholes.
Right.
That's funny mean.
That's not funny.
Fun.
You get
That's
mad.
mean.
When
you can feel that.
Yeah, when you get mad, you get really mad. I don't really get mad. I think one time I got mad about that Friday thing, but I rarely ever get really mad.
You do. You do like a little furrow of your brow, like a little angry Muppet.
Okay, well, whatever. It doesn't
That's
happen.
pretty mean, Allie.
Yeah, see?
I'm just stating the obvious, right, Vanessa?
I may move you to number 1, Allie. You may bump Vanessa.
So you had Vanessa and then me?
Yeah, Vanessa
the 2
at 1.
women, of
Yeah,
course,
you at
sexist.
2. Omar at 3, but only because...
Women have to be real and makes me a bitch.
Only because Omar plays the sounds to make us look like assholes all the time.
See, Omar was number 1 on my list.
But I think,
What? Really?
Yeah, because I'm afraid of Omar. I'm afraid of pissing him off because I think he will unleash and get very, very pissed off. I mean, he got pissed off at the guy who sold him a rug, and he went number 1 on it.
That is true.
Yeah, if he is mad at you, it is all bets are off.
Right.
Unleash the demon anger, and he is not afraid to say very mean things or lash out.
But he'll also do things
Hey,
like
not wrong there.
randomly. He'll be like, "Hey, Vanessa, I want to just send you $100 to get yourself some lunch because I feel
Yeah,
like
if you're struggling, like, I
overworked."
want to make sure, you're kind of like, taking
That's
care
what
of
mean
it.
people do to feel better.
No. He'll do these little things, like all of a sudden he'll sometimes do this unexpected nice thing, and you go like, "Wow, I didn't see that coming." Or like when I went out with Omar to Weird Al, all of a sudden I looked up, he already paid for dinner. Like he did that move.
Okay, well, little things like that, sure, but
he's mean and he makes up for it. Like one time he offered to take me home.
that doesn't
and then
take away the
ditched me.
mean.
He ditched you?
But I covered your Uber.
Yeah, and that's what I said. You made up for it.
Yeah, that's true.
So I
but I wasn't trying to be mean. I just needed to leave right away.
Are we all trying to be mean?
So hold on, we all have different people as meanest. Al, your meanest person is Omar.
My meanest person was Omar. My second meanest was Johnny. Because
Wow.
Johnny will
Really?
say little random things that are very mean. Like, I remember, like a random time where I was walking through the office and he was like, "Yeah, only moms wear Apple Watches, right?" And I was like,
That bothered you?
"What?"
You are a mom.
Well, yeah, but it's like condescending. It's like, yeah, old people jokes.
Yeah, but he's too dumb to be mean. Mean means like
or
on
it's like
purpose.
when Klein was out, he was like, "Anyway, this good listener came by and I just told him to go because the show's not good today." And I'm like, "What?"
Well, it's just
but he's not being mean. He's just being dumb, I think.
I have
I know,
Johnny.
but they're just very cutting, mean things, especially from like the youngest person on the show. You just feel very insulted.
Well, it's like a child that gives brutal honesty because they don't have a filter and they don't know any different. So they're not trying to be mean. They just go up to you and say, like, "Are you pregnant?" And you're like, "No, I just look like this."
And he's like, "Well, that segment was cheeks."
Yeah,
And you're like, "Shut up."
I have Johnny as least mean. Johnny is least mean on the show because I think he's too dumb to be mean.
Me too.
And then,
he also throws pennies at cars that cut him off in traffic.
well, that's a kind of a dick move.
He does like young bro dick stuff like that.
All right. Well, then maybe I move him up, and Jake is least mean. Oh, hold on, Johnny. Johnny, hey, you're bottom of my list, but Allie has you at tops of hers.
I just heard that, and I just wanted to chime in and say, when that guy came in, he actually said, "Oh, yeah, the show sounds like a train wreck." It wasn't me saying when the girls were on air.
Sure, you were
and
just
running the
passing
show.
along the information.
Yeah, I had to pass it along because I'm a...
When you said Allie was
yeah.
wearing an Apple Watch because that's just something moms wear, were you trying to insult her, or were you just stating a fact?
I was just stating a fact because she is a mother. And she got an Apple Watch. She got that on.
Right. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't think Johnny has any ill will, like when he does anything. I think he's all about good vibes.
I think he's silently laughing at us in the back of his mind.
No way.
Because we're all
No,
uncool.
they're just like circus music playing in his head at all times.
Yeah, like a monkey grinder.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm playing Goo Goo Dolls in my head all day.
All right. Anyway, so Johnny, where did you put Johnny on your list, Vanessa?
He's last on my list.
Last. Yeah, last on
Yeah.
mine, too.
See?
Yeah, he's last on mine,
I'm a
too.
good boy.
Yeah, 3 people
Good
put him
boy.
last. That means he's the least mean on the show.
All right. Well, I think that he's up to something.
Okay. Well, that's Allie's the meanest, clearly. Johnny, who do you have?
Yeah, that's who I have on number 1.
Johnny, who's meanest on your list?
Oh, definitely the meanest person on my list is Allison Johnson for sure.
So Allie got meanest. Hold on. How many people? How many people have Allie tops on their list?
I put her on number 1.
Omar for Omar, number 1.
Yep.
And for Johnny, number 1.
Yeah, she says some snide things sometimes that are kind of like, whoa, where did that come from? And I'm like, all right, whatever.
Behind the scenes or on the air?
Kind of like more like on the air, only ever on the air. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Right. What's the problem? Man, I am an asshole. No.
All right.
Don't listen to her.
There it is. All right. So what have we established here on the show?
That sexism is alive and real.
Yeah. That if you...
You said the same things, everyone would think you were a saint.
All right. Let me try it. Well, I am an asshole.
Isn't he so funny?
Okay. All right. That's KROQ with your Klein.Ally.Show.
KROQ. Klein.Ally.Show.
Mornings on KROQ.
Yeah!
KROQ.
KROQ, we are Klein.Ally.Show, wrapping things up, takeaways from today's show. Then Sluggo will be in here, get you another spot on that standby boarding list in about 20 minutes, all day long. Win your way onto the list, and then win your way a trip to Mexico City for Royal Otis, part of KROQ's Mile High Club. We got takeaways we'll do, and then we can officially move on. We got more stuff. If you would like to join us for Petty Claims Court, Maybe you're dealing with something in a relationship. Definitely sort it out before Valentine's Day. Maybe it's even Valentine's Day themed or anything that's been going on. May seem small and petty now, but if we don't solve it once and for all, it will slowly erode away at the very foundation of your relationship. And then who knows, 10, 20 years from now, you're dealing with divorce attorneys, and we could deal with this all tomorrow on the show. If you'd like to join us for Petty Claims Court, could be coworker, could be friends, could be siblings, could be relationship-based. You can please reach out to Vanessa on the Instagram Klein.Ally.Show in the DMs, or you can even call or text us now at 800-520-1067, and we'll try to get you on tomorrow for a Petty Claims Court where a jury of your peers will determine who's right and who's wrong. We've solved so many big problems.
Yeah, and maybe the fight has been going on a long time, it's nice to have people on your side.
Sure.
And you never know. You could have a lot of people agreeing with you, and you could feel way better about yourself and feel validated.
And if you think it's too small of a situation to bring to us, you're wrong. We will deal with the smallest, most petty of disagreements, and we will decide once and for all who's right and who's wrong. So please, do not be a stranger. We'll try to squeeze you into a brand new Petty Claims Court. All right, takeaways. What do we got on the text line?
925, my takeaway is Vanessa's mom's psychic wants Vanessa to move back east.
Yes, she's moving east and having babies. That's what we learned today on the show.
Yeah, a lot of people on the text line are congratulating Vanessa on her baby in 2026. Congrats on the baby boy from 818-626 and many others. 650, my takeaway is not all idiots wear capes. Now, let's see, 213, my takeaway is Klein and Ally are too useful to kill. And 818, my takeaway is Vanessa has two brothers. Huh.
Two brothers. Mm-hmm. Learn that.
Who knew?
Learn that. What is your takeaway for today's show, Jake the Nerd?
You never get shushed at Monster Jam.
You never get shushed at
Monster
Monster
Jam.
That's true. We'll give away more of those Monster Jam tickets tomorrow. Your takeaway, Allie, the meanest on the show?
My takeaway is a Campbellophile is someone who can't eat soup near a school.
You cannot eat soup anywhere near a school if you are a Campbellophile. Avoid that at all costs. Omar, takeaway.
My takeaway is that shrimp only gets you so far.
Such a good treat, though. Such a good treat.
Such a treat.
All right, we'll do it tomorrow and try to do it better. If you need us in the meantime, you can find us lots of places. Instagram, there's a podcast as well, Klein.Ally.Show, wherever you get your podcasts. And that's about it. All right, we're going to get out of here. We'll leave you with this sweet sounds of a Klein.Ally.Show original jingle. Bye.
Klein and Ally, it's just okay. Do-do-do. Klein and Ally, it's just okay.
Wow.
Klein and Ally, it's just okay. Just okay. Do-do-do.